vibes. Starting in a little bit, guys. Guys, just want to make sure everything looks good. I had to reset some audio settings and everything, so during the stream, if something sounds off, just let me know. I just got the craziest text. Fam. How are we doing? How's it going? I'm just gonna go ahead and turn that off for now. We're just gonna turn that off for now because your boy, I need to hear myself more in the headphones. But hey, how are y'all doing? How are y'all doing tonight? You like that title? Your photos suck. And they probably do. I'm gonna be honest, your photos probably do suck. You probably think they don't suck. But I'm telling you right now, 99% of photography that I see sucks. Let that sink in. Let it sink in. We'll talk about it a little bit more in a second. Let's just make sure everything looks and sounds good here on stream so I can hear myself, you can hear yourself, all the above. Because I had to reset my audio settings the other day, just trying to fix things out. I had this problem in my computer where the volume, it was like there was a ghost in my computer.
Walkie slush.
The volume in my computer would go up and down on its own free will, and it was literally driving me bonkers. So I had to reset everything, mess with some settings, and eventually I figured it out, I think. Unfortunately, me messing with those settings, it messed with the audio settings on the stream a little bit. So yeah, just gonna let people come on in for a second. I'll put some music on the background for us, just while we hang out for a second, and then we're gonna get into the topic of this live stream of why your photos suck. Or should I say, your photos suck. They just suck. And most people's photos suck. It's okay. We can get through this together. We can get through it together, and we're going to talk about it. And on top of that, you know, and get ready. If you think your photos do not suck, please link yourself in my chat. Please link yourself in my chat. Link your Instagram. We can look at your photos. I'll tell you if they suck. But of course, this is just one man's opinion. This is one man's opinion. I'm not the end-all, be-all. But I think I know what I'm saying. I've been taking photos since I was 16. I'm a professional photographer living in the city. Kind of know what I'm talking about. So, you know. How's the levels, everyone? Can y'all, how's the sound of my voice compared to this little background music I got going on? Gonna let more people go ahead and get on in here. Yes, and we will be starting very soon. Just let people get on in here because I'm sure mad people are getting triggered by this title, but we got something to talk about. We got some stuff to talk about. Yes, we do. Because why? Because why?
You suck!
I'm sorry. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. But look, it's not you. It's not you. Everyone else sucks, just not you or me. Remember, it's how this works. It's everyone but us. Closer to my face. There we go. All right, guys. Boys, lads, boys. Guys, we need to talk about something. We need to talk about something. And that is why my name isn't on that screen anymore. It's super weird. But on top of that, we need to talk about literally the title of this stream. And it is, Your Photos Suck. I'm sorry. My photos sucked once upon a time too. But there's something I've noticed. There's something that I've been noticing. I'm a skeptical person myself. I'm very judgmental and critical. I can say this with a certainty. 99% of photos I see on social media, on Reddit, like there's something we do on this stream where that we did yesterday where we went onto Reddit and we looked at people who asked for photo critiques. 99% of those photos completely sucked ass. But I was nice. I gave constructive criticism. But you know what? People who take good photos, they don't ask if you think they're good or not. They don't ask if you think they're good or not. I don't ask if anyone thinks my photos are good. I don't want your 2 cents, but sometimes people ask for it. And the thing is that the reason why I say your photos suck is because 99% of the time when it comes to photography and picking up a camera and taking photos and all the above, the thing is that it's accessible. It's way too accessible. You don't see people posting like their first paintings on Instagram and calling themselves a professional painter. You don't see people picking up a block of clay and calling themselves a pro ceramic artist or a sculptor or whatever they call themselves. But the thing is with photography, is that everyone has a camera. Everyone has a camera.
God damn, Tang, I ain't.
Exactly. Everyone has one. So everyone, at least a little bit, thinks they can take photos. And everyone, just a little bit, thinks, you know what? Maybe I could turn this into a business. And the thing is that some people can. Some people can actually pick up a camera, become a wedding photographer in a month off of doing some test shoots, and start booking big wedding clients. These are facts. But look, I'm willing to debate with someone, talk with someone. We could put you on Instagram Live. You could come on the show. We could talk about why I think your photos probably suck. Most people's photos suck. It's okay. Most people can't sing. And that's okay too. That's okay too. I'm sorry to say it, guys. I'm sorry to say it. I'm sorry. But the fact that everyone, literally everyone, has a camera, everyone thinks they're a photographer these days. And that's great. Look, I'm not saying don't be a photographer. I'm not saying don't take photos. I'm just saying that your photos suck. I think you should take photos. I think you should get out there and express yourself if you love the game and everything. But don't call yourself a photographer unless you're getting paid to be a photographer. Unless someone is paying you money that you live off of, do not call yourself a photographer. You're not a photographer. You're a hobbyist. You take photos for fun. You are not me. You are not people who literally do this stuff. I'm trying to be a little PC here. You are not those people. It's okay. There's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that. We can get over it. Speaking of photo sucking, I actually have to edit an Instagram post so you guys can see me edit a photo and you can tell me if it sucks. I'm open to criticism. Not that I asked for it, but if you want to tell me my shit sucks, I'm totally down for it. You know what? And that brings me to another point is, why aren't people honest? Like, I don't do it, and I don't think anyone's ever done it, but has some part of me, and it's like the evil side of me, thinks it'd be very entertaining let me just say, okay, thinks it'd be very entertaining if someone was just honest in comments. I don't know what it is, but it's like on YouTube, people have no problem being brutally honest. On Instagram, people are so nice and sugarcoat things. I just wish once that someone was like, yo, this photo sucks. Like, I wish once someone was like, yo, this shit sucks. No one ever does that, at least not to my photos. But sometimes people need a reality check. People need a reality check. Am I that reality check for you? I don't know. But here's the other flip side to this coin. And it's that your photos will always suck to you. To me, the photos I took last year, they suck. The photos I took 2 years ago, I don't even want to talk about it. I wish I could delete those. Not really. I want to keep those in there for a while. But I am just sick of hobbyist photographers getting a camera and thinking that just because they took a photo that they're good, or that the work is good, or that they should just start a career of photography because they took one good photo. That's not how this shit works. I feel like Kevin Samuels today. I swear to God. I feel like Kevin Samuels. Feeling saucy today, guys. I'm feeling saucy. Got my little notebook here so I can see what the vibes are today. See what the vibes. Because, of course, I've got a game plan. Got some bits we're going to do. Got some fun activities planned. I'm excited.
Walkie slush.
It's going to be cool. I'm excited. Hope you're excited. Hope we can have fun today. And throughout the stream, we're just going to be talking about why your photos suck. I can't wait for someone to pop up in the chat and be like, my photos don't suck. Like, please, let's talk about it. I don't talk about it. Be nice about it. Be cordial about it. But your photos probably suck. Nothing you can do about it. Try harder. Quit your job. Try to become a professional photographer. Bet your photos won't suck anymore. I don't know. But these levels sound so weird to me now. I don't know how I feel about these new levels. Let me check myself real quick. Let me just check myself. Let me just go ahead and do this real quick. Talking. Yeah, your photos suck. All right, how is everything? How does everything sound? we're gonna do is be a little safe. We're just gonna turn this down 2 decibels. There we go. Check, check, check. All right, there's nothing I can do about it. Sorry about it. Literally nothing I can do. Literally nothing I can do right now. I'll have to watch the stream back and figure it out. You guys can suffer. I'm sorry. I love you. But let's get right into the show. Let's have some fun today. I don't know if you guys caught it, but we streamed yesterday. We had a good old time on stream. That was hella fun. What did we do yesterday? Played some games. Oh, we went to the virtual art exhibition. Yo, please tell me you saw that. Please tell me you saw that. Oh, crap. I gotta edit that photo, don't I? Oh, crap. I gotta edit an Instagram post. Can we do that in a second? I want to do something fun right now. Let me just get some stuff ready. All right, cool. God damn, I can hear everything. All right, guys, and girls, if you're a girl out there. Let me ask you this question. Let me ask you guys a question. Fam, not too long ago on this show, we looked at the secret world of really rich painters. One of those painters really stuck out to me because it was someone I actually didn't think would make that list, but I knew he had a lot of money. His name is David Choe. Choe. I'm still struggling on that last name. Pretty sure it's Choe. David Choe. He's an Asian American painter, street artist, graffiti artist, whatever you want to call him, label him as. He got really famous and rich from, you might know him by the guy who did the Facebook office murals. Long time ago, he was a young up-and-coming artist in Silicon Valley. What happened was he got a commission by the Facebook company, but of course you're in Silicon Valley. Literally everyone is like on their grind. We're the next Facebook. We're the next MySpace or whatever it was back then. He did a commission for them. He painted the whole office. He did all the murals. And instead of asking for, I don't know, like $20K or whatever he would have gotten, he took stocks in the company. And when he took stocks in the company, he didn't realize that he really took, what was it, like $500 million worth of stocks that day. Literally that ridiculous. So today, I want to do a deep dive on David Choe. I want to look into him more because he's a really fascinating guy. And fascinating people deserve to be looked at. So,
Walkie slush.
let's have some fun. David Choe. We're just going to look up David Choe. Literally, I don't know how else to do this, but we're just going to look up his name and see what we come up with. Like here, Howard Stern, David Choe, artist of Facebook turned millionaire. How to hitchhike across America. Something he actually did. He talks about it on the Joe Rogan podcast. Like, these clips are insane. These clips are so insane, but they're so long. Life lessons with David Choe. All right, let's watch it.
So today we're at the office. Got here, what is it, like 5 o'clock? Right here we have a can of Ultra Flat Krylon black spray paint. This is how it all started. This is my favorite color. I hate glossy. This is the best smelling spray paint ever. And take you to the office today, demonstrate a little bit of can control. We're in beautiful Palo Alto, California. So
A
let's go to
young
the
David
office.
Cho. You guys got to think that Wallaby, what's good? I have literally. Am I clipping? I think I was clipping on that. I have literally heard David Cho say that he has more money than he knows what to do with. What?
This is how the paint comes out. See, there's no drips. If when you're painting,
All right. You know, I think the best way to do this. David Cho interview. There's probably going to be some short bits. We're not trying to watch a whole 2-hour interview. Uncensored David Cho interview for my Finbeck 2013. Just for reference, guys, look at this picture right here. This is what David Cho looks like right now. Look at this dude.
I go, Dad, let's go to the beach. Let's get the fuck out of here. Sitting in the car, and you remember when the quarantine first started? You saw families walking down, like entire families walking the dog. Everything was closed. Like there was no smog in LA.
That's David Cho now. That's David Cho now. Just FYI, that's David Cho now.
I've been chased out of Kansas City. I'm not allowed into Canada. I'm not allowed into Japan. I almost wasn't allowed back into Afghanistan.
God damn. Shit is so loud. Shit is so loud. God dang, David Cho, chill out. Alright, about David Cho.
Dave's kind of, you know, it's an amazing painter. It's like the freedom of expression that he has. It's quite unlike most other painters that I know. Most of the stuff he's painting kind of comes straight.
Hold up, I gotta show y'all something. David Cho. Butthole shirt. Can I show this? I have no idea. Okay, wait. I think it's in this
Right out of his
interview.
head.
Okay, perfect.
So most people are using reference material to refer to. Dave, I think, is just drawing on that vast pit of imagination that's somewhere inside of his mind. So he's got a very free and loose style.
These paintings are actually really tight too. I'm gonna be honest. I really don't know much about his work. I really don't know much about David Cho's work. The only thing I know from him is his Joe Rogan interviews, and they're insane. He says the craziest stuff. Like the time he was almost raped hitchhiking across the road with his friend. Crazy stuff.
Which makes him for a very interesting painter. It's like, you know, Dave could paint a 200-foot mural out on the street, or sit there for hours on end and paint with a one-hair paintbrush. So he's got a massive versatility of style.
He actually has a really dope style too. Art meets wine. Oh no, this is totally it.
Real graffiti it's vandalism. It could be pretty or it could be ugly, but it's, you know.
Is this it?
It's a
Guys, we gotta find the butthole shirt. There's a time in an interview where David Cho's being interviewed, and his entire shirt, I think it's his whole outfit, it's a giant butthole. It's
in
crazy.
a different context. When I come to Europe, the people that I see buying spray paint at the stores is couples, families, little kids. In America, if you're at
Oh, no way, there it is. I think that's it.
the spray paint store, the people
Look, I don't think this is it. This definitely isn't that shirt, but it might look something just like this.
coming in are teenagers with hooded sweaters on. That's like what you expect. So my career in graffiti has actually been pretty short. I've not spent, not to shatter any illusions, even though I'm wearing a butthole shirt. Like
He's wearing a butthole shirt.
Not spent that much time, maybe like my early teens, actually destroying tons and tons of public and private property. I mean, who am I bullshitting? I still do it a little bit now, but for the most part, like, it's just a very sexy word, I guess, especially in this day and age. I paint murals. I spend 90% of my time doing watercolors, which is considered the most pussiest of art forms, I guess.
See, I like David Cho because he's not afraid to say wild, off-the-cuff shit. And the reason why he's not scared to say wild, off-the-cuff shit is because he has so much money that you can't cancel him. And he seems like the most down-to-earth guy. Like, David Cho... David Cho clip. Like, oh my God. Oh my God. Look at this guy. This is a wild man. Look at him there. Look at him here. Hentai disorder? What is hentai disorder?
Well, basically,
Look at him there. That's in 2013. Look at him now. Tell me this guy is the coolest guy ever.
The Joe Rogan Experience.
I know you're worried you're going to say some crazy shit and you're going to torpedo your life. Now that you're a cult guru with strawberry blonde hair.
It's more
Strawberry blonde.
well, it's a home job. It's
beautiful.
do it yourself. So it's more
Oh, is that Wallaby family member of mine has been traveling from North and South America since he was a kid? He has some wild stories. I'm sure he's only told the tamest. Dude, in this like 2-3 hour interview with Joe Rogan, he tells a story. Oh my God. I don't even know how much I can say. He tells some wild stories. Like literally he's sitting in this interview scared he's going to cancel himself. But he traveled the entire world.
my
For free by hitchhiking.
therapist would always say, lean into discomfort, what you don't like, and I hate gingers. So I said, why don't I just become one? I'm like,
Your therapist says lean into discomfort?
yeah, if there's something that, like, I'm in a men's group also, and they said, and I told them, I said, I'm going to go back on the Joe Rogan Experience after 4, 5, 6 years. I don't know when the last time I was
Probably
here.
5, right?
I don't know. It's been a while.
Who knows?
And so they
Yep.
go, lean into
knows?
the discomfort. Start with what you least want to share. And I go, this is me trying to...
They don't know you that well. That's fucking terrible.
All right, let's go back to this. Let's go back to David Cho and his butthole shirt.
painting the eight different paintings, and I went back and forth between, do I want to make 8 paintings that look like they're in a series, or 8 paintings that are like totally different from each other, sort of as if, 8 different artists had painted it. And I had a little bit of ideas for certain paintings as I started them, but then for that one, I said, this is one that I just want to have complete fun with. For the painting with the head, I was like, I just want to have fun with this one. I don't want to think about it at all. I just want to just go like free form and throw paint and make a big mess and just let it dry, and then whatever I see that comes out of it, then I'll just keep pulling things out. So that actually is my favorite.
Look at how
one,
he's
'cause
look at how he's just doing this stuff. He just literally just sprayed water on the canvas. He's like, oh, I'm gonna wash my hands
mess and just let it
and the canvas.
dry, and then whatever I see that comes out of it, then I'll just
So I guess what he's doing now, these are all crates of wine. So I guess back in 2013 he collabed with this wine company, and he stacked them all, so each box of wine has like a piece of a painting, so it's like a limited edition thing.
just keep pulling things out. So that actually.
Hey, Wallaby, how's my levels, by the way?
It just is madness and chaos, and then shaping it into something. The one with there's a couple with one's wearing red cowboy boots, the girl's wearing red cowboy boots, and the guy's wearing red tennis shoes. That one I named Red Shoe Diaries. which is based off of
Is
some
this about him just
softcore-
painting this thing the entire time? Did they literally spend 15 minutes looking at him in his butthole shirt? Like, I think everything's good. All right, that's fine. That's fine. Let's go to this. This is what we want. Jesus, they put some bass in that intro. Can I start the damn show already? Jesus. This is his warehouse. This is Dave Cho's warehouse. He's just got a swing on a lift. Look at these classic. Look at this car. I know what this is. It's a classic car. He's got 4 cars just chilling. Yo, that looks so fun.
Man, I ain't never heard no shit like this.
I know, that's amazing.
No. He's straight violating this girl. He is violating this girl. Oh my god. Oh shit. Oh my. This is messed up.
That's why I never get any work done. So rabbits come and ride my hovercraft. The problem with like having like a bat cave like this is the more people that know about it, the more people want to hang out.
Right.
I like to be prepared. I like to have everything.
Prepared
But-
for a fight?
Anything.
Yeah.
Like the zombie apocalypse, like end of the world, like I got like shit upstairs stocked with like food and like I have every video game ever made. I mean,
What about the systems? They won't be able to plug in anywhere. There's an apocalypse.
I know.
You could save the game for the
being too-
next.
How about the systems? Won't be able to plug.
You're being too logical right now.
What a smart ass.
What did this place used
He
to?
just told her you're being too logical. Look.
Systems. They won't be able to plug in anywhere. There's an apocalypse.
I know.
You could save the games
You're
for the
being too
next
you're being
world.
too logical right now.
What did this place used to be? Just like weird warehouse.
This was a metal fabrication place for they made like atomic bombs, like the casings for bombs and stuff. Downstairs is where I do all the painting. Up here is like where I like watch TV, play video games.
He was just about to say porn. He was literally about to say porn. Look, he's like, where I watch TV. Look.
Atomic bombs, like the casings for bombs and stuff. Downstairs is where I do all the painting. Up here is like where I like watch.
He wants to say it. He
Walkie
wants to say it.
Walkie slash.
He wants to say it so bad.
TV, play video games, work on this kind of stuff. I'm trying to get focused, I guess, right now. I'm like really scatterbrained because I can't, you know, like I'll get all my paints ready and get ready
Oh,
to
Lord.
paint, and then like Money Mark will show up and go, hey,
Right.
check out this new shit that I just figured out. And I'm like, okay, what do you want to do with your life? How old are you?
I'm 23.
Yeah, what do you want to
Yeah.
do with your life?
I don't know. It's hard to think too far ahead. Like right now, I'm working as like an actor, and I like that a lot.
All right.
But I do want to draw a lot more.
What's the dream scenario with acting?
Is she interviewing him? What is going on here? Is he just holding her captive? David Choi, artist talk with Aaliyah Shawkat and Lance Bangs, the artist of studio Mocha TV. What's to say? Decked out with a game room, a radio station, and remote control tire swing, David Cho's Los Angeles warehouse is a testament to the bonus level that he's reached in the art world. As a wildly popular and recognized international artist, David Cho is also known for his reality TV show. The art he made while detained in Japanese prison and the mural he painted for Facebook. Wait, he was detained in Japanese prison? And the mural he painted for Facebook, valued at over, wow, I was right, $200 million in Facebook shares. Holy shit. Imagine having $200 million of Facebook shares instead of taking the $20,000.
Scenario?
You're like making your own movies. You do
Yeah.
have control.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay, so say you get there.
Okay.
You're in this dream scenario where you can pick to be in any movie you want.
Mhm.
You have full control of everything. Then what?
Right. Then I'd probably go back to drawing again.
You know, you're like, there's this super passionate movie I want to do, but say at that point you've already done like 10 of those things,
Right.
and you've done everything you want, and then you're getting ready to work on this next movie that you're passionate about, that you have full control over, and then someone shows up with a hovercraft
Right.
and goes, hey, check this out. You're like, oh fuck.
Do you feel frustrated?
Well, my life's entered the twilight zone.
Yo, where is that
I've
girl
made,
from?
like,
This girl is from something. She looks so familiar.
so much money, and like life is like a fucking video game. It's like a game. Like I got to this weird like bonus level where I exist out of that game now, so it's just a strange.
Yo, that's so true. What he's saying about life as a bonus level, that's so true. Like he in a lot of ways it's luck, but he lucked into an insane like contract art gig with Facebook that who would have guessed that it would have generated into what it did. So he like somehow hacked the matrix, got to a point where he gets $200 million of shares. And there's an interview where he's talking, I think it's in this one because I saw this a long time ago. I think it's in this one where he's talking about how he owns way more than $200 million now at the price that it's at. And he sold like half and he still has like half, like crazy money.
Now that I am where I am and know the people that I know, it's like you get to see like behind the curtain and stuff. And
Yeah.
I mean, everyone's had the experience of going into a museum and being like, oh, what the fuck is this? Like, why is this in here? You know? Or who were the people
That decided.
that
Yeah.
this was like got to be in here? And
Yeah.
like now that I've met those people, and most of them are like horrible people, and it's just like, oh shit. The art world is more corrupt than like the stock market, than any of this gangster shit. I just feel like the purest form of it is graffiti.
Right.
Or murals, you know? There's so many people that will like never.
Can we talk how he's casually chilling with this inflatable doll with a giant boner? Am I the only one that's caught this? Like, I want to know what else is in this room, or like what he had to hide to not completely freak out this girl.
Walk into like a nice art gallery or a
Look.
museum, and they're only exposed
Just
to
right
art is,
behind
like,
him.
God
a cereal
damn,
box
Tang,
or
I ain't never
television
heard
or
no shit
graffiti
like
or
this.
murals.
That's
And
amazing.
So that's still fun for me. I just did the mural in Hawaii, and that was
Right.
like crazy because they're just not used to like anything new. I started painting this mural, like literally just started like 5 minutes in. Like I just took some paint and started the mural, and this guy, just huge Hawaiian guy, just sits across the street, like plops himself down, like he had nothing going on, I guess, and he's just
Damn.
like, boo, and I was like, all right, whatever, you know. And he didn't leave, and he just kept booing me for like half an hour, and like,
Consistently?
yeah, and I'm like, this is crazy. How the fuck am I gonna paint with this guy booing me? And I go,
Damn.
all right, let's just try something different, you know? So I like stick my hand out and I go, hey man, my name's Dave, nice to meet you. He's like, get your fucking hand out of my face. He's like, you suck, you're fucking ugly, whatever you're doing's ugly. Bring this graffiti shit to our island. I was like, bro, literally, I literally just started
Yeah,
5
you're like,
minutes in.
leave, come back in an hour and see how
I said,
cool
look,
it looks.
if you come back tomorrow and you still think it's ugly, you know, like then I'll sit here and boo with you. And he's like, he thought about it. He's like, all right, I could do that.
Oh, cool.
And so then he shook my hand, and then like, yeah, he came back a day
Oh,
later.
wow.
And
Is
was
that what he
like, that's
painted? Oh, wow. That's actually really insane.
awesome. And I was like, see, can you like, see what happens when you like keep an open heart and open mind? And he's like, yeah, cool, bro. And
Is there other stuff in here we could?
there is other stuff. This
What is this interviewer doing? Can we get a moment for this
is
lady?
this is where we have our radio station.
Oh, rad.
Yeah.
What's your radio station called?
It's KoreansGodBad.com. Oh, that's cool.
It has like mesh for eyes.
Here, keep that mask on
Oh, no. What is he
and hold
doing?
this.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah.
He gives
There's
her
nothing in
a...
it, right?
No.
What is this called?
That's an AR-15.
He didn't even check.
It's like has a few modifications to make it legal.
Whoa.
because it used to be fully automatic.
Have you ever shot it with real stuff in it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, we had one
yeah.
incident in this neighborhood once. That's why I brought it over here.
As protection?
Yeah. And thank you.
I love how she's wearing this mask. This is the second mask that he's thrown on her, by the way. The second mask.
Do you always hold that while you do the podcast?
No, I sleep next to this when I sleep here.
So who's the podcast with?
The podcast is with my friend Joey Kurtzman and this comedian Yoshi Obayashi and my friend Harry Kim, and that's Harry. And
He's got his homie on the wall in a thong. That is friendship goals right there.
that's Dee Antwoord's first U.S. show at Coachella. Yeah, they asked me to dance on stage naked. I wasn't ready for that, so
Yeah,
I
the
bought-
shorts are the same effect.
I got this Iron Man mask at Toys R Us and I just spray painted it. I never did backup dancing before, and
What?
it was, I'm on stage dancing in front of like thousands of people, and like
I feel like this is a sketch comedy. Like, I feel like I'm waiting for that third wall to break, but this guy's
mask and in my
completely
head,
serious.
I feel like I'm dancing like crazy and like it's awesome. Like in my head, I'm like dancing like New Kids on the Block.
Right.
And then afterwards, they showed me a video on YouTube, and I was like, this fat dude just like. You ready?
Okay.
Oh, fuck.
It's my room.
Yeah. Can I enter?
Yeah.
Wow, it's very cozy.
There's a junkyard
What?
across the street
In
where they
the
start
world?
junking cars at like 5 a.m. So it sounds like Megatron and Optimus Prime are like in a boxing match. So it just like wakes me up, and then I go get a hot dog at 7-Eleven and start my day. I like people.
That sounds disgusting. He's sleeping in what you think like a sex trafficked bedroom look like. Like, if you are a hostage of sex trafficking, that's what this room looks like. Oh my god. This guy is literally a millionaire.
Junkyard across. What is that? Feng Shui.
Yeah.
Some-
What is it?
Oh my god. David Cho is one neglecting. Oh my god.
This is my Lincoln Continental. It's the car I always wanted. And
Hold up. Can we just get a moment? He's just got a gong right there. Look, I'm going to be completely honest. If you have a gong, hitting a gong just makes your whole day feel better. I remember when I was in high school, I was in band class, and we had a gong in the back of the room, and I would hit that gong every chance I could. When you said disgusting, I thought you meant a 7-Eleven hot dog at 5 a.m. every day. No, that's exactly what I meant disgusting. I meant the hot dog and the fact that he is a millionaire sleeping on a cot in an empty room. Yeah, a 7-Eleven hot dog at 5 a.m. just literally, I like convulsed a little bit. But you know what? Who am I to judge? Who am I to judge?
And I've been a starving artist most of my life, and then when I started making that Vegas cash, I just went on Las Vegas Craigslist and I was like, fuck this. So I bought this shit cash, and I was living in a tiny shitty apartment in San Jose, and I was driving back with the top down just screaming like fuck, but it's like, you gotta keep a car like this, like
Yeah.
garage. I didn't have a garage. So it was like, do you get a nice house and a nice career first and then get a car like this?
Right.
Or do you get this car first and have this be the thing to motivate you to get a nice house and a nice whatever? So I got
Worked
the
out for you backwards.
I did it backwards. I got the
Yeah.
car first, and then
What is thumbs up?
Vice asked me, they're like, what is the show you can do like very cheaply and quickly? And I was like, hitchhiking, unscripted, and something crazy always happens, So they're like, all right, go ahead and do it. And so it was me, my friend Harry, and
What? We have to look this. We have to look at that video. David Cho thumbs up.
like a cameraman and a car that follows us. So 4 people basically. And it's hard. Life on the road is hard, especially like every day when it's like, hey, you got to come up with something and get into some kind of shenanigans, That's somewhere along the line, the conversation always turns into like, we're not like you, Dave. We don't want to die. But I don't know. If you live a lifestyle that like is dangerous and you can go to jail, or you can like get picked up by like rapist murderers, and it just sort of changes everything on how you do anything. It changes like how you paint. It changes how you like think about life. It changes like how you have sex. I always thought I'd be
Guys,
dead by now.
For reference, based off of what I already know about David Cho and the few interviews I've seen with him, what he just said about living life like on the edge where you might get raped by someone you're hitchhiking from, he has literally hitchhiked the entire world. He tells some of the craziest stories on Joe Rogan's podcast. I can imagine that would change you. One hundo. I know a few people who hitchhiked around America. How did that work out for them? Did any of them live? This seems, what a crazy concept. Vice comes up to you and says, "Hey, what do you want to do?" I could hitchhike.
Which is nice that I'm not, I guess. So
yeah, you're very
I
much.
feel like everything is just
can't believe that
gravy from here on out. You know.
All right.
So this is James Jean. This is my favorite artist. He's the best artist in the world. Got him working on finishing all my paintings for me right now. Get to work.
Can we look at some stuff, even if
Yeah.
it's like old or
Yeah,
unfinished?
sure. You know, I let a lot of paintings sit. The last time I worked on this was like a year ago, maybe.
Is it hard to come back to pieces?
Well, yeah, I started this painting, I didn't like it, and then like just the same way like when musicians stop by, like I let every artist that comes by work on this painting.
Oh, right.
So there's like 10 artists that worked on this, and then I just paint over it, and then like you could work on this painting too if you want, you know?
Yeah.
There, I'll show you the last time I painted was. You ever?
His approach to life is so just laissez-faire. Isn't that kind of crazy? He's like, yeah, I got this painting that people have just painted on, no big deal. Yeah, like this guy has probably stared death in the face, and I hope we can find out some of these instances. But he's so chill and relaxed, like not a care in the world, not a care in the world. Like it seems like
you
he
use oil paints.
It's something I've been trying to do, but it's harder for me. I use like acrylic and ink mainly.
All right, so oil is oil, so it like
What's
almost
going on?
never dries.
Yeah, so you get to keep.
Yeah, it just seems like he doesn't realize he's a millionaire. He hacked the system, like he said. So he's just nice and a nice dude for no reason who just happens to have tons of money.
So this
I
is
heard about a dude who got hit by a train hitchhiking across the world and lived.
God damn, Tang, I ain't never heard no shit like
I
this.
know, that's amazing.
That's crazy. I ain't never heard no shit like that. God damn.
the last time I painted. You know David Chang, Momofuku?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know him, but I went to that restaurant.
People always mistake because there's like 5 Korean guys doing shit, I guess.
Wait, he does kind of look like David Chang. Hold up. Yo! I swear to God, I'm not racist. Tell me they are not brothers. Look at David Chang. They have the same haircut and the same facial hair too. Look, the same facial hair. Who would have thought? Is he Korean? Is he Chinese? Is he Korean? I don't know. But who would have thought that 2 Asian dudes would be some of my favorite people in the world? I love David Chang and everything he's built with Momofuku and his restaurants and everything like that. He's an amazing and a nice dude. I love his shows. But David Cho?
Right.
So they're like,
In the food world.
I'd be in New York and they're like,
this dude's wearing a wife beater.
Dave Cho? I'm like, yeah. And they're like, your food is amazing. I go, oh, thank you. You know, that's the one thing I do. I never correct anybody. Like if someone calls me and goes, hey, is Yolanda there? I'm like, yeah, hold on, let me get her. Like, you just.
It's always fun to play it out. You never
Oh,
know.
for sure. I play everything out to the very end.
Yeah.
I'm a hooker. Like I'm like, who do you want me to be, baby? Like whatever you want me to be. Like if I get off a plane in Africa and they're like, oh, Bruce Lee. It's like, okay, cool. He's been dead for like.
You guys, this whole time there's just a titty behind him, but it's art, so we can look at this, right? Like this is on YouTube.
You know, a lot of years, but.
Yeah, that's.
I'm like, what?
Like, what's the line with nudity and videos on YouTube? I mean, this has been up for a long time. It's got tons of views, so it's got to be fine.
They want.
I don't know what's TOS or not. If I get banned on Twitch, honestly, I really don't care. As long as I can live stream on YouTube.
Want me to be Bruce Lee,
Right.
What am I gonna educate them? Like,
Yeah.
it's just better. I don't know. For me, it's better. I like it when everyone's ignorant. When people are educated, it makes life miserable. You know.
Yeah.
Facts.
Do you think there's
Keep
an
everyone
alternative of like how it can evolve our world to make it more accessible?
The internet is like the game changer, right? It's
Yeah,
like
totally.
it's like the Wild West. Like anyone could do anything and get it to as many people as possible. Like,
Yeah.
have you heard of Kane's Arcade?
No.
It's this kid. He's right down the street. 9-year-old kid, East LA. He just made this arcade because he loves video games out of cardboard. We should go actually.
Bye.
Ready, set, go.
Oh wait, is this real?
Hey! How many have you made?
Wait, this man goes, have you heard of Kane's Arcade? This kid literally made an arcade out of cardboard. This is amazing. And he's over there counting their prizes and shit.
Let's go, guys. 6.
What are you doing today, Kane? I gotta juice up the go-kart. They used it up.
I rode around
What?
on it today. Yeah, it's fun.
I like the go-kart a lot.
Yeah, Kane, I'm gonna paint your house real quick. So I'm gonna paint on this side.
Yeah, he goes, Kane, I'm gonna paint your house real quick. Look at his house. Oh, that's good. That's good.
Here, pose for me. This is when you had your shirt up, covering your face. Actually, that looks nothing like you, but. I'll hold it over you. Go closer.
Like David Cho just seems so free, doesn't he? Like he seems so not pretentious for being a really famous artist whose work who sells for millions of dollars, who has millions of dollars in the bank. Like he doesn't have to work. He's literally operating out of his heart. And he's just so laissez-faire and fun, and he just like, I'm not trying to nut ride, but I just have so much respect for this dude.
Nice. Good job. That's so cool.
Hold
I just
stroke.
have big ears on purpose.
Here, let me see.
I like when pictures have a big giant head and small body.
Yeah,
Here, hold this up, Kane.
Look, they just collabed. They just collabed on a piece.
Go-kart.
Goat carts. That's cool. That's our first collaboration together.
Right there.
High five. Yes. Actually, just ruined yours. Yours was better. Sorry. Here, why don't you keep this spray paint?
What? That was the most awkward interview the entire time. I can't think of one question that this girl asked. Okay, wait. So it was called David Cho Thumbs Up. David Cho Thumbs Up. Oh shit! How to hitchhike across America? Do we want to get into this, guys? Okay, we're gonna get into this.
Walkie slush.
But I gotta reply to this. I gotta reply to this DM real quick. Is that okay? Is that okay, guys? So check this out. Actually, I'll share it with you guys. Someone DM'd me and they said, "Hey, we're gonna have a dinner for creators and entrepreneurs in March. We want to invite you. It's $75. If you're interested, let me know and I'll put you on the list." I said, "Dude, that's super interesting. Who else are you inviting?" Because the thing is that, excuse me, I don't want to be invited to something with a bunch of fools. So I was just trying to ask. And he says, it's a mix of industry leads, small business, culture contributors, and creatives. Our team is working on the list right now, and I threw your name out. We love your work. You know what, guys? This is a good example. Actually, I'm glad we're doing this because this is called opportunity. This is opportunity. So I'm going to say this. I'm going to say, dude, sign me up. I'm there. I'm saying I'm honored you thought of me and invited me. Thank you. Always be nice, guys. Whenever someone gives you an opportunity, always be nice. I don't even know who this guy is. Let me look at his profile real quick. I don't know. He's got 6K followers. I don't want to just like throw his spot out, but he's got good work. He's been a supporter of mine for a while. Let's go. Okay, let's get back into David Cho. We've got some beefs to settle. Let's figure out David Cho. 20 minutes? I don't know what kind of time we have.
Ass, cash, or grass, no one rides for free. Thumbs up. I'm David Cho. We're going cross country. We're going across America. We accept all rides for free. Hopping trains, hitchhiking on cars, flying on planes.
He said ass, grass, or cash. No one rides for free.
He's not going to pay for any of them. Last time I did this was during the grunge period in the early 90s. So it's been a while. And I only almost got raped twice. And so hopefully that won't happen. But I was like a lot skinnier and sexier then. And a lot of like sexual abuse victims, like they put on weight to make themselves.
You only got raped twice, no big deal.
Feel like unattractive and like unsexy. So hopefully they'll leave us alone this time.
This is crazy. Guys, David Cho is
advice for you.
Is an American treasure.
So I sit there, I'm driving over here, and I go, okay, start with what I least want to share. I pulled over on Van Nuys Boulevard, and I puked.
Really?
I puked.
Wow.
Wow.
I don't get nervous. I used to have my own podcast. I've talked to you a million times. And like I just had like a visceral response, and I was like, and I just pulled over on Van Nuys, and I think someone took a picture of me. So if you're out there, and I don't get nervous. Like these things, like I'm able.
I just want to say
just.
I'm rocking the same headphones as Joe Rogan's podcast.
Almost disassociate. It's like whatever, and just go and just go into any situation. And I just felt, and I was like, maybe it was the breakfast I had. I had a hard-boiled egg, and chia pudding. That's what I had for breakfast. So
that's it.
That's it. And I pull over, and I was like, oh my god, I'm fucking nervous. I'm just gonna puke. Just puke. I look across the street. There's a guy like, fuck. And then I get in the car, and I'm like, do I really want to share with Joe that I tried on like 4 different outfits last night? Do I want to share with him that I got caught yesterday at, I was eating at, there's a place called Johnny Pastrami's in West Adams that just opened. It's an old restaurant.
Okay, we're not going to watch this entire thing of David Cho. Okay, Jesus. But we need to find some classic clips. Oh, here we go. Here we go. David Cho loses his mind with Joe Rogan.
Oh my God, I'm fucking nervous. I'm just gonna puke. I'm a little bit nervous. I got my nerves.
You gotta let that go right now.
I'm so scared I'm gonna be canceled if I talk to Joe.
You're gonna be fine.
I'm scared to be canceled.
Why do you think that you're gonna risk? You're a fun guy to talk to. We're gonna have fun.
I feel like an absolute failure when I leave here if I'm like I didn't make Joe laugh. I haven't seen you in a long time.
Yeah, it's been a while.
Maybe I'll just talk to you on the phone or go visit you in Texas. Like, do I need to go on the air?
You don't have to do this.
But what are we doing? Talking about dogging, fuck!
All right, just a really bad editing. The Last Dinosaur of the Congo with David Cho. All right, here we go. Graffiti artist becomes millionaire. Okay, here we go. This is good.
Facebook is about to mint a whole bunch of new millionaires and billionaires when it goes public later this year. And one of the most unusual...
Yo, look how young that dude looked.
...is the cutting-edge artist who made the best bet of his life. That's made him not only rich, but famous. And he wanted to go to Barbara Walters for the first television interview. She joins us now to tell us all about it.
Yeah, I'm so proud. Well, his name is David Cho. He's a 35-year-old son of Korean immigrants and a fairly successful...
35? David Cho was 35 when he made all that money? How old is he now? Oh, man, Asian don't crack. I know they say black don't crack, but Asian don't crack. Jesus, he was 35? Guys, this is in 2012. That's 11 years ago. He's 40-something now. He was 35 when he made that Facebook deal. That makes me feel so good because I'm 30 and I feel like, damn, I'm missing all my shots. He was 35 when he made
successful
Racks.
Artist who actually didn't much like Facebook, but when the company was just beginning, he did some murals for their walls, and instead of being paid in cash, he opted for stock. Then it was worth little. Today, the stock is estimated at $200 million.
Guys, this is back in 2012. The stock is worth billions now. You got to understand that. And also what's worth pointing out is that he was an artist who could have taken cash, but he took the crazy route and was like, I'll take some stocks. In Silicon Valley, companies fail every day. Companies go under every day. Every company thinks they're the next big thing, the next Google. That's every company. So the fact that he literally took the stocks and not just the straight up cash like most artists who would says that he's a gambling man. And it paid off.
Cho is a
This is David Cho's first interview with Barbara Walters.
Self-described rebel and art school dropout. A graffiti artist painting everything from sneakers to cars to hundreds of walls. He even painted me.
How much am I
worth?
Priceless. Priceless. Go as high as you can.
And together, we painted this masterpiece. Don't make me cry. Bravo! But it is the murals he sprayed on the offices of Facebook in 2005 that have made him a very rich...
Oh, okay, so this is 2012, but in 2005 would have been 7 years, so he was 28 when he did that.
But surprisingly unhappy man. The thing is, David, that most people would be thrilled. $200 million. For you, it's causing you pain.
You can't buy your privacy back because I was already doing okay.
Damn.
God damn, Tang. I ain't never heard no shit like this.
I know, that's amazing.
How is he just going to drop that? You can't buy your privacy back. That's facts. Guys, I'm not going to lie. I have a feeling, hopefully, we can go to new heights together with all this content stuff that I've been doing for years and years. I would love to lose my privacy right now, but I feel like when you're on the other side of that coin, things just get different.
Okay. And to have this abstract amount of money now, I cannot buy my privacy back. I was like, what the hell's happening? Every news, Al Jazeera, every news organization in the world is beating down the door trying to get a interview, and I'm like, oh my God.
Have you kept all the stock or have you sold some?
I sold some a while back.
The estimate was $200 million.
I think it's more than that, actually.
Really?
I didn't sell that much. I just sold a couple to just secure that I would have something out of this in case anything changed. But
it's a couple of $100 million still, you think?
For sure.
Yo, he only sold a couple stocks.
Not bad for a misfit who has done jail time for cashing forged checks, stealing, and spent 3 months in a Japanese prison for hitting a security guard.
We have to look up into that one next. David Cho, Japanese prison, because it said that he made artwork in a Japanese prison. We need to look that one up next, too.
But just 2 years later, Facebook, a company Cho originally called Ridiculous, had a proposition. Sean Parker, who at that time was the president of Facebook, came to you and said, David, we got these walls. Will you paint some murals for us?
Right.
Can you describe the murals?
I love women. There was lots of women, cityscapes, just abstract forms, and just, I paint very quickly, and it almost comes out of me like it's almost my therapy.
You almost start to think that David Cho's not talented, but he's actually a good artist.
You're offered money. You didn't have a lot then. You're offered money. How much?
It was close to $60,000.
Instead of taking the $60,000, which you really needed,
right.
You said, give me stock.
He's like, you want the cash or you want some shares? And I said, I'll take this, I'll take the shares.
Why?
I like to party. I like to gamble.
He took the words right out of my mouth. I swear to God, I haven't seen his interview before.
It's gonna sound horrible for me to say money is meaningless, but everyone's like, what are you gonna do now that you have all this money?
Wow, what an investment. $60K up front or $200 million 5 years later. Which one would you choose?
Freedom. I did everything I wanted to when I had nothing. I'm still gonna do whatever I want, except more people are just gonna bother me now.
Oh. Yeah, he didn't get a lot of sympathy from the crew.
Yeah. Well, he doesn't exactly know what he's going to do with the money, but he says that he...
Right place, right time, people. Oh my God. Okay, hold on. David Cho, Japan prison. Japanese prison? Life inside Japan's toughest prison. What's this? The Hundreds is something with David Cho? What's this? David Cho, KQED? Ooh, this is so fun. This is so fun. I love deep diving on someone. This is so crazy. Did we see a dildo already?
Who's here, Russell? Let me take 2 drags of this. Fucking take that guy. He's a fat Thor. You know what I mean? Like if Thor had diabetes, that's what.
They were podcasting back in 2013? Holy kid. What is this? David Cho, richest artist, high risk? Ooh, yeah. Harden the paint. Look, harden the paint. David Cho on the Stevie Weeby podcast. David Cho, unexpected connections, 28. Okay, we're finding all the good stuff. Let's go.
I'm really excited because we have a big show today. What's your reporter's name? Lois Lane?
Phoebe Lovett.
Whoa!
That sounds super corny.
This is what I spend all my time doing.
Podcasting.
And people come here and go, hey, when are you going to paint? I'm like, every fucking painting you've seen in here is like from 2, 3, 4, 5 years ago. I haven't painted in 4 years.
Why is that?
Well, let me back up. I paint murals still on the street,
Yeah.
but like as far as painting like art shows, I don't
Yeah.
really do that often, you know? I've always...
Yeah, he doesn't need to. He's got over 200 million in the bank. He doesn't need to make money, do all these things to try and build his rep. He's got status and rep and money now. He doesn't need to do all that stuff. He just does what he wants.
Always just...
He was podcasting back in 2013. That's crazy.
Wanted to create. That's what I want to do.
We have Dave's art kind of hanging everywhere.
There's like lots of weird shit in every room.
Oh, definitely. I'll show you
Just
what's
butthole.
hidden.
Oh,
That's,
I can't even. What if this is
Okay,
what's
I'll
out?
show-
Oh no.
There it
Oh
is.
no, I can't look at
These
this.
used.
I don't think so.
They have an air of usedness about them, which is really annoying.
Just a cabinet of dildos.
Rare flower.
Chilling with Asa Akira.
It's disputed whether it's Asa's butthole or David's butthole.
It's a butthole blanket.
We'll never know.
God damn, Tang, I ain't never heard no shit like this.
I know, that's amazing.
That was legitness.
Oh my god, that's hilarious.
Oh wow. I mean, it is quite chic in its way. Why have you chosen a podcast as your new outlet?
Well, this because I'm friends with Bobby, but I don't do interviews anymore because
Right.
all they do is edit.
Okay.
And I hate that.
Yeah.
I hate I like watching uncensored people talk when they like stutter or they say something. They're like, "Oops, I didn't mean to say that." The majority of the guests we've had on go, "Oh, this ain't gonna air for like a month. Can you cut out that part I said about this?" And I'm like,
I bet Bobby Lee doesn't ask them.
"No, Bobby Lee does not."
That's
do that.
why he gets
Yeah.
invited back.
Do you have any preference in sexual positions, like?
Oh, honestly, Dave, I did not come here. My mum might listen to this conversation would not be going down in a room in London.
Yeah. Now, when they want to take over another country, they're good at that. Turn the music down. You turn the music down.
The girls have stopped calling threats of physical violence, death threats. It got to boiling point maybe 4 months ago. I was like, "This is bullshit. Why do I even do this?" And you should see the comments for the show. When we end, they go, "Crater's a fag. Bobby's has a small dick." Like they just say mean things, and then.
Yo, guys, videos from 2013 go hard. These videos go so hard. If I get in trouble for all of this, if I get in trouble for this, it was already on YouTube. We're just watching what's already out there. I can already see we're going to end up getting banned on Twitch. I'm sorry, guys, but when we get bigger, we're going to get banned on Twitch real fast. Luckily, we got YouTube.
The good letters get through, Hey, I'm paralyzed from the neck down. I spend every Tuesday and Thursday waiting for your guys' show. It gives me some inspiration that there's people out there that are like okay with being weird.
I can't do a girl from behind. I have stocky legs. I can't go to knee to knee like this. I have to. I have to do this sumo thing where I'm standing literally, and I do it like this, right?
It's called up and over.
And after about three of them, my legs start burning. I stick my nose in there, right? I do the thing. I do that. You know what I mean? Sure.
This poor girl, she's just stuck in a house of invalids. She's like, what am I doing here?
I mean, sometimes. Whoa, right? Ow! It already burns right here. It burns.
Keep going. Don't stop. Keep going. Does it burn?
Yes.
Keep going. Don't quit. Don't quit.
Where is this podcast?
Why did we think it would happen any other way?
Yeah, I mean, it's a hard world. There's harsh criticism. It's an overpopulated planet. There's more artists, musicians on the planet than there. Everyone thinks they're a fucking comedian.
Facts. Everyone thinks they're a photographer. You're not. Your photos suck. You're not even funny. All right, should be
Everyone
nice.
thinks they're talented,
You're not talented. Not everyone's talented. I'm not that talented.
You just need to claw your way to there's you know,
David Cho says, "Man up."
man up, exactly.
That's the nature of
That's the
trivia.
nature of
Sorry.
trivia.
Just don't move. He'll put it close.
he'll
All you
put-
have to do
you
is
have to
smell
take
it. Just
a
go
whiff
towards
of
it.
Whoa, no.
It's
what?
just his earlobe.
Just smell it.
Just smell his
Smell
earlobe.
It's not bad. This looks so fun. I want to be David Cho's friend. I don't care if he throws a dildo at me. I want to be friends with David Cho.
There's
45 minutes.
work clothes. I'll lay it out for you.
David Cho's first
I've
exposure
worked
film
on
put out by the
the last
artist
4
called
meals
High
I've
Risk.
done.
How old is this?
This is my
2020.
uniform. Alright. 5 in the morning.
Look at the guys. If this is any indication of how long ago this is, look at the phone.
I'm gonna call it a night or morning.
That's a Nokia brick phone. That is the quintessential trap phone. We're not gonna watch this whole thing, by the way. We're just gonna scroll around. This is pre 1080p. It's crazy. Man, I love looking up. Dude, I love seeing old oh, what? Guys, we're gonna get in trouble. I don't know what to do. How am I gonna look at art stuff? Looking at David Cho stuff, we're just gonna run into dicks. Like if it's a drawn dick, it's okay. But if it's an actual dick, not okay. This has got to be him pre-Facebook money, or just post-Facebook money.
A Silicon Valley entrepreneur came up with this idea to hire an artist to paint the wall.
Oh no! See, this is all post Facebook money, because you know what? No one cares about you when you don't got that Facebook money.
Walls of his startup company. He gave the artist a choice of $60,000 in cash or a lot of stock. The artist chose.
Wow, look, that team with Sean
to go with
Parker.
the stock, which was worth nothing at the time, until the company went public.
Guys, I'm not gonna lie. I might have actually taken the 60K. Like right about now, 60K versus some virtual stock, like 60K seems nice.
Facebook. The company was valued at more than $75 billion. Facebook is about to mint a whole bunch of new millionaires and billionaires.
Facebook brought on the success of Mark Zuckerberg and put Sean Parker back in the spotlight after battling a lengthy lawsuit over his previous company, Napster. Among the many who benefited when this company went public was that young artist
David Cho.
韩裔涂鸦艺术家崔大卫随着脸书上市一炮而红。
The murals he sprayed made him a
This is so weird.
very unhappy man. The estimate was 200 million.
I think it's more than.
Someone edited a 45-minute documentary on David Cho.
After being outed by the media, Dave immediately traveled out of the country and wasn't seen or heard from again for months. The question still remained, why did he take the stock? Is it possible he had good intuition? Or did he just make the luckiest decision of his life?
It's a good question.
I'm Harry Kim. While I was making my documentary Dirty Hands, I tried to find the answers myself. I found something else in the process. The life of a guy who would soon become one of the top earning artists of all time.
Holy shit.
I figured it was about...
Hey, that's actually facts. We can validate that statement. We saw it. He's one of the top earning artists of all time.
And find out exactly how this all came to be.
Oh my god.
Watch backwards. What? No hands. Whoa! My two brothers and I, my parents and my grandmother, we all grew up in Los Angeles.
All right, I don't think we have time to watch a whole David Cho documentary. David Cho Unexpected Connections 2018. Let's just fast forward here.
Publicly anymore. But I have a lot of.
Whoa.
Let's do this. I just told this story, and now I have this visual of naked Korean kids writhing on the floor. So, as you have this visual of me and my brother making it.
Okay.
Or are they afraid of themselves?
Born and raised in Los Angeles, graffiti artist David Cho is a self-proclaimed hustler, fighter, and art school dropout.
Death is my set, guess my religion. Yo, that was so hard. Death is my set, guess my... That was so hard.
They're afraid they're going to get in trouble, or is it because they're afraid of the consequences, or are they afraid of getting caught, or are they afraid of themselves?
Born and raised in Los Angeles, graffiti artist David Cho is a self-proclaimed hustler, fighter, and art school dropout.
That is badass.
I've had the door shut in my face so many times. Rejection, 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 and I don't really care to get my art critiqued, and I don't really care what you think about it. No one goes to museums anyways, it's this whole attitude, and just steal a can of paint and go out and paint all this stuff on the freeway, and 1,000 people will see it before 8 o'clock on the 101 freeway. Than the 10 or 100 people that would have ever seen it over the course of a month.
He's just painting a giant whale with a small butt. Look at this.
Asking for no permission, doing it yourself, and that's just one criminal aspect of how I've built my art career, and it's got me to where I have now.
I love his energy. David Cho's got beat.
Now living in San Jose, David's natural talent and irreverent do-it-yourself attitude have taken him to the brink of art stardom. In the last 3 years,
it's so crazy how much everyone was so interested in him after he got that money.
He self-published multiple award-winning graphic novels, produced illustrations for high-profile magazines, and mounted dozens of gallery shows of his paintings.
David Cho is really happening right now. He's very much a part of the street scene, and is also representative of a rather new phenomena, at least it seems that way to me, which is a crossover between street culture and gallery arts. Dave's right there.
Yeah, when David Cho came to San Jose from Los Angeles, the big story was that he was taking his work around everywhere and no one was interested in him. And he was showing at an ice cream...
It's a double rainbow ice cream shop.
Yeah, and that was where he was showing at the time, the only place that he had showing him. Well, he comes to the Bay Area and we embraced him as a whole.
Hold up. Did y'all catch that? He said David Cho came to Los Angeles. He got rejected by everyone, and the only place he could show work was in an ice cream shop. I respect this man.
Johnny Granado recognized David's talent at first sight and asked him to paint a mural that would cover the entire 18 by 48-foot wall of his new San Jose hair salon, Five Color Cowboy.
That's pretty ironic that here you got an artist who's basically a street artist, and his resume would be an ice cream store and a salon, hair salon.
His resume would be an ice cream store and a hair salon.
To see David work is magical. He's completely confident. It comes out of him as though he's channeling some sort of strange energy. And it usually comes out fast, really fast.
Best art does. The best art happens violently.
This
violently
whole thing
quick.
was filled with spray cans, and it was like 4 deep of hundreds of cans. And basically he came in and he would knock out the bare bones, the skeletons of all the art pieces. And it was just like this little kid in a bunch of exhaust, And so I can imagine what the landlord must have thought and stuff. This is what the hell has happened to the neighborhood?
It's unfettered. He has very, very little filtering going on, very little restraint. He feels it, boom, it's out there instantly.
Wow. Like when you see him start the mural, you almost think he has no idea what he's doing. But then you see it finish and you're like, that is complex and amazing.
There aren't many of us who can do that.
He's got talent, man. so cool.
In late 2003, David was invited to Tokyo to create a mural and participate in a group art show. While there, he had a life-changing run-in with the law.
Here it is. Here it is. We're going to find out what happened with David Cho in the Japanese prison. So I'm going to guess, wild guess, he was doing some street art in Japan, got busted. Ended up in Japanese prison. Let's find out. This is the only interview or bit that's talked about it so far. Everyone's like brushed the surface, but no one's talking about it. I want to actually hear it.
I was running around doing all my shopping, and I guess undercover security guard had thought I had taken something, when in fact I just left it in the store and I left. And because of translation and misunderstandings, you know, he approached me in a very rough manner. He slapped me upside my head, and he was grabbing my bag of stuff that I had bought, and I was like, is this guy really trying to mug me in front of all these people?
Damn. Wait, he doesn't finish that story. He doesn't finish that story at all.
I was like, all right, man, let go of my bag, and he didn't do it. So I punched him. And, you know, his glasses broke, cut his face, his nose broke, and he hit the wall on the way down. And then I just took off running. I was scared, I didn't know what to do. Yeah, and then just leave it alone for a while. And then go.
God damn, Tang, I ain't never.
Holy
Walkie slush.
All right, we figured it out. Why David Cho got arrested and put in Japan prison. They thought he was shoplifting because he looks like the kind of guy who would be shoplifting. I'm not gonna lie, David Cho, you look like you might steal some shit. Undercover, this is the weird part. Undercover police comes up, smacks him upside the head, tries to detain him. He can't communicate with him because he can't speak Japanese. He thinks he's being mugged in broad daylight, so he just defends himself and hits the police officer. Boom. Now he's on the run in Japan?
Go out and do something else.
David was arrested and thrown into jail. As he awaited trial on assault and battery charges, he was put into solitary confinement. The days turned into weeks, then months.
Here I am on the other side of the world. I can't talk to anybody. I can't get through to anybody. And finally, the one book that I had been ignoring this entire time, this crusty copy of the Bible, I was like, all right, give me that damn book. And as soon as I opened it, like the chapters, it was like God was speaking directly to me. And, you know, the whole time I'm like, this is so stupid. This is so cliche. Like, I can't believe I'm in jail and I'm going to come out of here a born-again Christian. This is the first painting I've been doing since I got out of jail, and you know, I'm really struggling with whether to continue street art or not. Like, so then it's like, what draw like Bible images, something good. So like, what, angel wings? I don't know. It's sort of cheap.
I love how he draws the most badass looking demon and then draws the most elementary looking angel.
Easy. I don't want to do this kind of John 3:16 type stuff. So
he just makes fun of it so hard.
I don't know. I just don't feel like writing you or drawing naked ladies or penises anymore, but I don't know if I really want to go around painting crosses either. I don't know, I'm just searching right now.
This is a young David Cho. When was this posted? 2009. Wow. I mean, this is, of course, after the Facebook stuff, but he's got to be early 30s, late 20s here?
David has found God. And this is a guy whose life was gangster-esque. You know,
Yeah.
He really regrets a lot of his previous values. So it's a moral awakening for him. What we have now is David Cho, a God-fearing artist. And he doesn't know exactly how that's going to work out, and neither do I.
While in Japan, David relied on his imagination and creativity to cope with the stress and loneliness of being in prison in a foreign country.
That's crazy.
Now that he's back...
solitary confinement in a foreign country. Could you imagine that shit?
Home in San Jose, rather than closing the book on that chapter of his life, he's compelled to mine the aesthetic potential of his experience.
These are all drawings and writings and paintings that I did while I was in Japan, and I'm just scanning them all right now. And I'm trying to figure out what format to present them in.
This dude is just chaos.
I did all these drawings. You know, here's what I ate. So here's breakfast, rice, you know, soup and some crap, and then for lunch is piece of white chicken with skin but no bones. Didn't make any sense.
Yeah, you don't give prisoners stuff with bones. You could kill yourself or the guard.
I wanted to start painting, so, you know, there's no paint in there, so I start using soy sauce. So, you know, I just drop some soy sauce on some paper and then just...
Wait, what? Those look so good. He was using soy sauce.
You know, hey, those look like some faces.
Dude, this is crazy.
This one's just called Sorry. This is the dude that I got in a fight with, and I just drew him while I was in jail.
He's discovered some of the downside of living on the edge. Yeah. But unlike a conservative reaction to that, you know, I'll get away from the edge, Dave will stay there and he'll send us reports, which I think is fantastic, you know.
He's got a Bad Brains shirt on with the DC Capital on it, you see it?
I think it'd be stupid of me to say, oh, hey, I found God, that means I can't do this anymore. Street art is just such a visible medium where you can reach so many people, and I don't want to use that for just straight up irreverent uselessness and crap.
Man, what a crazy life.
Like, I'm past the just do it just to do it stage, you know? Like, if I'm gonna do it, I want it to be meaningful. I want it to, you know, have some substance.
Damn. Honestly, guys, I have no more else to say about David Choe. I have nothing else to say about David Choe. So, guys, really hope you enjoyed the David Choe deep dive of this beautiful man. Wild chaos, chaotic spirit. I mean, this dude has hitchhiked across the world, almost gotten raped a few times, but, you know, he survived. Makes millions off of Facebook because he took stock that was worth nothing instead of taking $60K up front. Turns out the stock turned into millions of dollars. So then he's in Japan, gets confused for shoplifting, punches the undercover cop who's trying to arrest him, gets thrown into Japanese prison, solitary confinement, and he's come out of it a different man. Oh, and he also has a butthole shirt, which is probably the best part. But anyways, guys, that is the David Choe deep dive. That was a lot of fun. Hope you enjoyed it as much as I did. So, until next time, catch the streams live. Peace out. All right, Waldy. That's how it's done right there. That's how you do the YouTube stuff as you're doing everything else. Jesus. Put the music on. Oh my God, take a break for a second. Ugh. Jesus. Let's see what's popping on the interwebs. Yeah, not much. But that sounds really cool. Someone invited me to Creatives and Entrepreneur Dinner. I'm glad I could get recognized. All right, let's go ahead and move on. There's something I was curious about a couple weeks ago. There was this photographer who got like mega canceled. Whoa, this is crazy. Please Please don't let there be a penis. I'm so tired of seeing surprise penises. I don't know how we're not seeing a penis right here. This looks like we should be looking at a penis. I feel like we're just 2 steps away from a surprise penis. This guy right here. Something I saw like a week ago, and I wanted to look at it further. So this says, celebrity photographer Livin Cool, aka Emmanuel D'Angelo, is accused of sexual exploitation. Multiple women have come forward about their experience with D'Angelo, who has shot famous faces like Emily Ratajkowski, Bella Hadid, and Kendall Jenner. Crazy. He pulled me down hard onto his lap, trying to manipulate my hips, and I froze. I don't know how long I stayed up. I remember getting up, and he made a joke about, oh, too soon, I guess. Yikes. I remember being extremely shocked, but instantly thinking I couldn't let him know that. I had to pretend everything was fine, normal. If I did that, then maybe it would be. Huh. Maybe I gave him the wrong idea, but I couldn't figure it out. Wow, let's see this. Jesus, all these models coming forward. Jesus. Wow, this is crazy. So let's read what Diet Prada said. Diet Prada, if you guys don't know, is like the breaking news source for canceling people and canceling everyone and everything they don't agree with. If you are not on their side of the spectrum, you're gonna get canceled. If you smell a girl the wrong way, they're gonna make sure you cancel you. If you've got any amount of art world clout and you mess up just a little bit, Diet Prada's on your ass. But let's go ahead and read this. Diet Prada, trigger warning. Sexual assault and harassment. The fashion industry is one that canonizes men, fluffing egos, and bestowing incredible amounts of influence upon those it deems worthy. At best, it births legends and legacy of beautiful art. At worst, it creates monsters who abuse their power and exploit those they see as vulnerable. With a foundation built on over-sexualizing bodies, especially those of women, it's surprising the fashion industry has become rife, blah, 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 blah. Allegations against Terry Richardson, Testino, Bruce Weber, most recently designer Alexander Wang. Sexual assault has more or less become one of the fashion industry's dirty open secrets. How does one even begin to tackle when predators seem to run rampant? Wow. So what's this? For Instagram account at Shit Model Management. It's all in a day's work. I have time today. Who needs exposing? Read a frame from their Instagram stories in December of 2020. In the following story, a model alleged a photographer rubbed. That's kind of weird. That's kind of weird. I mean, I'm not saying any of these girls are weird for coming forward. You know, that's good. That's fine. But the fact that you post something that I have time today, who needs exposing? Like, that to me just has bad intentions. Like, I just don't like how that feels. Is it me, or does that just feel very, like, manipulative? Like, oh, who, like, the thing is that when you say something like that, like, I have time today, who needs exposing, you're essentially willing to believe anyone, which, you know, when it comes to sexual assault, it's like, do we believe or not believe them? You're probably always on the side of believing them, but where is the line? Do we always assume someone is correct just because they allege someone? Like, I don't know. Like, I'm sure there's times in my life where someone who, like, I don't know. No, let me stop. There's no times in my life where I could ever be accused of sexual assault. But I'm sure there's times in my life where someone could have finessed a story into being like, oh yeah, and then I felt very uncomfortable. But the thing is, like, when someone does something like that, you don't know context and there's no nuance. You know, like, I'm not saying any of these models are wrong. They deserve everything. But how do we know? I mean, there's a lot of exposing posts here. I mean, I'm not going to defend anyone, but I'm just saying cancel culture is at an all-time high. And it's when you just believe everyone, then anyone can get away with something. And when you are someone who's when there's dynamics where you're a famous photographer and you're a model seeking clout, coming out and exposing someone for a narrative seems like a very attractive thing to do. I'm not saying that any of these girls are doing that. I'm just saying that there's sides to every coin. But the fact that someone came out and said, I have time today, who needs exposing? That means you're just willing to believe anyone, and that just doesn't sit right to me. But, you know, at the same time, they're also saying, let me come out and let me defend some people. Let's see who's been acting naughty. So at the same time, he's doing the streets justice. So you can't hate him. Let's look at the account real quick. Oh, a bunch of memes. Jesus, they are really trying to cancel Alexander Wang. What did Alexander Wang do it? Yeah, here we go. I have time today. Who needs exposing? Jesus, like that just seems... Living cool, maybe rub his wiener on my feet on a shoot and then coerce me to having sex. Wow. Me for being such a bad biche. Owner of genetics model assault me, doesn't take no for answer and wow. Is wow. Someone else with living cool problems. Wow. I've studied ballet my whole life. I went to perform at art school. High school ballet has always taught me alpha models. Wow. Okay. We get the vibes. We get the vibes. In the following story, a model alleged rubbed his penis. That photographer was Emmanuel D'Angelo at Living Cool. So let's see, does he even have his profile? Living Cool. He's still here. This man straight up said, nope. Photographer known as at Living Cool. You've seen his photos on the feeds of fashion celebrities. So this is his account. Living Cool. I mean, it looks like he shoots for his own clothing company, which is something that I actually really want to do. Actually, his clothes are really sick. Am I not allowed to say that? I mean, I'm separating. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. These are actually really cool fashion shots. Like his work's actually really good. I've never even looked at this guy before or seen this stuff before. Definitely interesting work. I like that he has his own brand as a photographer. That's so cool to me. That is so cool to me. Wow. See, now I'm stuck between a rock and a hard place because I kind of like what he's doing, but I don't like the fact that he's being accused of all this sexual allegations. It's so weird. Anything I say can and will be used against me, I'm sure. But these photos are tight. These are great film photos, and he's shooting his own stuff. Let's look at the comments. I bet he's getting so much hate. Oh, he turned off comments. Hey, I mean, I guess that's one way just to forget about it, is just to turn off comments. Yo. Look, this is the one time you're allowed to do a tennis photo shoot, is when it's actually tennis themed. Okay, but let's do the rest. But beneath the cool veneer of his grainy sundress photos are the untold stories of numerous models who identify themselves as survivors of sexual assault. For this story, 6 women have agreed to share this experience with D'Angelo, 3 of whom have agreed to go on the record. Read the full story at... Wow, that's... sense of content. Though through coercion and persuasion... We need some music. We need some music. Through coercion and persuasion, the shoot eventually became fully nude. Madeline recalled. He'd say things like, "This is what Asian provocateur wants to see. They need to see your sexy side." Okay. I gotta tread lightly here. If you read this, I don't know. I'm just not gonna say anything. But I'm just like in context, out of context. Through coercion and persuasion, the shoe eventually became fully nude. Madeline recalled he'd say things like, "This is what Asian provocateur wants to see. They need to see your your sexy side." In the context of just this post, this isn't This is bad, but it's not incredibly bad. Let's just think about the situation. He is the authority on the set. He's the main photographer. He's got a model who is shooting with him, and she doesn't even so now she's hiding behind a pseudonym, right? But at the same time, if she's gonna hide behind a pseudonym and put her story out there, you know, he said this is what Agent Provocateur wants to see. You're shooting for a magazine called Agent Provocateur. It sounds pretty provocative. They want to see your sexy side. So you're shooting with a guy for a sexy magazine, your model, where nudity is encouraged, not encouraged, but it's commonplace. You're professional. So saying, like, the fact that you're at a shoot for something sexy, the photographer who's an authority is saying, this shoot needs to be sexy because this is a sexy shoot. You're looking to him for his advice and themed on the shoot. In that context, not that creepy. But I wasn't there, she was there, and her story is that she felt uncomfortable, and that's all that matters at the end of the day. Whenever I'm in situations with models and it involves nudity or my concept is nude, I am very thorough about everything. Before we do the shoot, I send them reference photos. I say, are we comfortable with this? The day of the shoot, I ask again. We talk about it again. And there's been times where girls have changed their minds as far as concept, and I was completely fine with that. I never pushed them further than what they felt comfortable, especially if I don't know them. If I know someone like on a personal friend level, I might push them a little bit just because I know for the concept this is good for the concept. But there's always a thin line between encouragement and being too pushy and being and taking advantage of some of those dynamics. Because in this dynamic, he is a famous photographer, and young impressionable models, you know, they might do anything in the moment. In the moment of a photo shoot, some people will do anything. They will literally get naked and eat a pie upside down if you told them this is the best shot. Some models do some crazy stuff like that and not feel a certain way. Some girls, you say, hey, pull your shoulder, slip it down for a little bit just to hit this pose, and they're gonna say they felt sexually harassed. So it's just so weird. We weren't there. All we have is her side of the story. So we have to believe her. But given the context of just this one post, I don't know if that's enough for me to call him, but there's a bunch of other posts that just look really bad. So, I mean, what's this one said? I whipped in my car for a good 15 minutes before driving home. I felt so ashamed, foolish, stupid, and used. What I thought was a professional test shoot really turned out to be a scheme set up by Emmanuel to pimp me out to his friend and have a cheap laugh at my expense. What? This doesn't add up. What I thought was a professional test shoot really turned out to be a scheme set up by Emmanuel to pimp me out to his friend and have a cheap laugh at my expense. Wait, this doesn't make so. I guess this guy's name is Emmanuel, but it was a scheme. How did a test shoot turn out to be a scheme? And then how was he pimped out to his friend? Did she hook up with his friend afterwards? See, guys, look, I want to be very clear. The reason why I'm looking at this is because I think it's very important to form your own opinions and to be critical. It's easy to look at a story like this and just be like, oh, fuck that guy. Terrible sexual offender, which he might be. It seems like he might be with all this stuff. But when you look at each experience and really think about them, especially from my side as a professional photographer, if a model's had a bad experience, sometimes that's out of your control. They could say anything. So I'm not trying to defend this guy. I'm just trying to think critically about things that were presented and that we're just supposed to believe right off the bat. I'm just saying. It's okay to think critically about things. Like, this one doesn't really make sense at all. What she thought was a professional test shoot turned out to be a scheme set up by Manuel to pimp me out to his... What does that mean? So they booked a professional test shoot, but Living Cool, the photographer, is getting canceled, pimped her out to his friend to have a cheap laugh at his expense. Where in that does that say that she made choices to have sex with his friend? When you can't get pimped unless you go along with it. I don't get how that's... See, I'm confused. President Biden executive order to cancel the Golden Globes. Okay, we're on a different post now. Okay. Okay, let's see the next post. Through coercion and persuasion, the shoot eventually became fully pneumatic called. He'd say things like this. Okay, yeah, so we already looked at this one. I don't like photos that are too sexual. I think it comes down to my main goal being the images of women should be for women. I'm a straight male Italian photographer, so having the softer point of view makes it empowering and aspirational rather than catering to the boys. Okay. Oh, so this is what he said. He said this. Psychopathic predators tend to live in a world of one, and kind of relationships they have are goal-directed towards their own satisfaction, regardless of what degree the victim is going to be exploited, said Dr. Reed Malloy, a forensic psychologist. Wait, what? So now this is a different quote? So he said this, that he doesn't take photos that are too sexual. What is this? What does this quote have to do with the story? It says, a forensic psychologist, so Dr. Reed Malloy said, psychopathic predators tend to live in a world of one, and any kind of relationships they have are a goal directed towards their own satisfaction, regardless of what degree the victim is going to be exploited, said Dr. Reed Malloy, a forensic psychologist and consultant to the FBI for 2 decades. In some cases, if they can provoke fear or anxiety in the victim, that can also be sexually arousing, so they can orchestrate their response to evoke the kind of behavior. I'm confused what this has to do with the story. Now they're calling him a psychopathic predator? The power and control over women can be a very strong adrenaline rush for these individuals. In a sense, they get addicted to their own biochemistry. It's a feeling of omnipotence over women as they're controlling her and they want to return to that. Where is this quote coming from? Is this from the same doctor? Even as predators are being exposed in the fashion industry, there's still a tendency for the underlying issues to be swept under the rug. As an institution, fashion really makes space for productive conversations about fixing its own toxic ecosystem. Leading publications like Vogue, for instance, seem forced to respond only in the aftermath of scandals that involve people they've helped catapult into power. Often they do more in allowing perpetrators to actively minimize survivors rather than support or validate them. Meanwhile, individual survivors organizations like the Model Alliance and Instagram watchdogs remain on the fringe, shoulders burden the risk of amplifying important issues. Like, okay, look, these last 2 stories don't add up. Let's read this one. Then he was like, let's just do a quick shoot. It'll be nice. The light is so good, Sophia said. After a couple headshots, she noticed that his demeanor completely changed and he began pressuring her to take her top off despite opposing numerous times. He forced me to go topless and he rubbed my nipples so my boobs... Wait, this is weird. He forced me to go topless and rubbed my nipples so my boobs looked nice. That's when Sophia froze. I always thought in situations like this, I'd be a fire, but at that moment, it was like my mind went numb. Wow, I can't say anything about this. This is weird. He rubbed her nipples. That's a little sus. That's actually all sus. That's really weird. Maybe I gave him the wrong idea, but I couldn't figure out how. I blame myself for ever going to the apartment because I felt like he knew the entire thing of what was going to happen. What? What did she even say here? Maybe I gave him the wrong idea, but I couldn't figure out how. I blame myself for ever going to the apartment because I felt like he knew the entire thing that was going to happen. What does this have to do with anything? This is... So is she saying that she went to the apartment and had sex with him or hooked up with him? All she said that is that she went to the apartment knowing... She felt like she knew the entire time what was going to happen. I'm confused. I remember being extremely shocked, but instantly thinking I couldn't let him know that. I had to pretend everything was fine and normal. If I did that, then maybe it would be. Okay. He pulled... Guys, I'm struggling here to read these and put these things together. I remember being extremely shocked, but instantly thinking I couldn't let him know that. So she was shocked that something that she didn't agree with happened, which is... I had to pretend everything was fine, normal. If I did, then maybe it would be. See, this is a hard one. If you feel uncomfortable in a situation, you gotta speak out. You gotta speak out for yourself. You can't. But it's so hard when you're a girl in this male-female dynamic. Like, you feel weak and powerless. I can imagine that. Like, as men, it's our job as the stronger one in that dynamic to carry that responsibility properly. So this one is bad. He pulled me down onto his lap, trying to manipulate my hips, and I just froze. I don't know how long I stayed there, but I remember getting up, and he made a joke about, oh, it's too soon, I guess. See, this is so weird. This is so weird. I mean, look, there's ones where he touched nipples and he had someone grab their wiener, grab his wiener, that's definitely out of line. But this one, he pulled me down in his lap, trying to into my hips, and I just froze. I don't know how long I stayed there, but I remember getting up and he made a joke about, oh, too soon, I guess. So, is this during a shoot? Like, is this happening during a shoot? Like, I need more context than just 2 lines to try and ruin this guy's whole career. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're trying to ruin this guy's entire career off of some of these allegations, which seem pretty bottomless when you really look at them. We have a couple that really stand out that are just messed up, and I don't agree with at all. But this is so weird. Was this just because you're a model and he's a photographer, now you're trying to cancel him because you didn't like the dynamic? Like, were you flirting with him? Like, see, the thing is, like, if I go down this path of being critical of victims of things, I get in trouble. But I'm just questioning. I'm not saying I don't believe in these people. I'm just questioning things. Welcome to How to Get Canceled 2020%. You didn't even do. I'm talking about me commenting on this stuff. But yo, I can't cap. I really like his photography. Is that, am I like what? So now I have to hate the guy. See, and this is what's. Oh my god, I'm so sorry. What? So now I have to hate this guy. Like, now I have to hate this guy. Even though I think that he did some messed up things, even though I don't agree the fact that he did sexually harass some of these women, does that mean I have to hate him now? I don't think so. I know people who've done way worse things than this, and I don't hate them. Does that make me a bad person? I don't know. Do we think that something that someone does once in their life defines them for the rest of their life? I think yes, depending on what that thing is. But in all of these stories, he's coming on to these girls, but none of them sound like rape, like a Weinstein sort of thing. Like, none of these were explicitly rapey. This one is really weird, but where's the context? I want some context here. Was this after a shoot? You were hanging out with him, drinking beers, and you were flirting with him, and then he pulled you down and he said, oh, it's too soon, I guess? You know what I'm saying? Like, I need context here. Out of context, this makes him seem terrible. I need context. But then again, someone say, why do you need context? They're being sexually harassed. Just believe them. No, because you're ruining someone's life. I mean, this guy's life doesn't seem that ruined. Let's look at his clothes. I mean, he just turned his comments off. He didn't delete his whole life. Just dropped the tennis collection part 2. I bet you there's reviews on his stuff that are just like, I bet you he turned off reviews on his website too. Yeah, I'm sure anytime there's like a public comment, I'm sure he turned off everything. That's a really nice shot. So what, am I supposed to hate his fashion designs? Am I supposed to hate... Wow, holy shit, look how many collections he has. This is crazy. This dude's a fashion designer who shoots all of his own stuff. Bruh. I don't know, guys. I just have a hard time with some of this stuff. Now this was the craziest one, by him touching her boobs. Yikes. This one makes no sense. She was pimped out. What does make sense? He's trying to get her more sexy for a shoot in a sexy magazine. They need to see a sex site. This sounds like something you would say. I don't like post section comes down to main goal of being women. I know, guys. Someone's gonna have a problem with me saying all this stuff, but I'm just being honest, speaking from my point of opinion. I'm not saying I don't believe these girls. I'm just saying we need more than just an anonymous quote by someone that's 2 sentences that makes someone look bad. We need context here. I need proof. I need things. Like, none of this stuff is proven. But at the same time, there's so many flip coins here. It's like, none of it's true, blah, 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 not believe him. But now all of a sudden I'm on the side of, oh, don't believe women. But then there's also the side of don't believe all women. So I don't know, guys. At the end of the day, I don't know. I really don't know. But I thought this was crazy. Me waiting on, and so here Diet Prada is again pushing the issue. Me waiting on the sexual arrest of fashion media report on the sexual allegations against Living Cool. Well, the allegations weren't really that grounded. I don't yet trust that we're in a place society where, like, who is this quote from? I don't trust that we're in a place societally where victims of sexual assault are believed and protected, or where people like Emmanuel are held fully accountable for their actions and reprimanded sufficiently. Madeline said of her decision to protect her identity. Mario Testino has managed to shake off his controversies like water off a duck's back, and I have a feeling Emmanuel is going to walk away from this scot-free with his supermodel friends, influence, and brand and tech. I doubt that. See, I 100% doubt that. It's like people want to visibly see someone in pain. Like, they're not going to feel satisfied. Like, they're not going to be satisfied until they see a photo of him about to off himself, crying and apologizing, and then say, "Oh yes, we got him," and then people are gonna say, "Good, you get what you deserve." Like that. Like what do they want to happen here? I don't know, man. See, some of this shit just pisses me off sometimes. Look, I'm the voice who of someone who. It's crazy. It's crazy. It's crazy. It's crazy. Let's get off of this. You know what, guys? Let's get off of this because you know what? I probably shouldn't even done that whole rant, but that's how I feel about it. I don't give a shit. I'm not gonna censor myself. That's how I feel about it. But yo, I'm not gonna cap. This is really cool. This is really cool. Living Cool is actually a really dope brand. I can't cap. I think it's cool that he's doing his own brand. I want to see about. Living Cool is a lifestyle brand founded by photographer Manu D'Angelo and is based in Los Angeles, California. Photography, bright colors, comfortable clothing, distinctive designs are the essence of Living Cool. Living Cool became a community of people who embrace traveling adventures to discover beautiful places. The brand's journey, the brands continue, the pop-ups. You can also, okay. Oh, let's go to his website. Not secure. Uh-oh, we're on a not secure site. Like, the thing is, which is weird, is that, but not weird, but the thing is that you wouldn't hear from these famous people. You know, you're on your best behavior. You're on your best behavior as a photographer when you're around really famous people who could actually ruin your life, who could really ruin your life. Like, he's an angel around these people. He's not going to be creepy towards people. He's going to be creepy towards new, fresh-faced models who don't know what the hell they're doing in their world. All those random girls behind quotes, they can't really cancel him. You really think they're gonna cancel him? Probably not. But Hailey Bieber, she'll cancel his ass in 2 seconds. So if one of them came out and said something, you know, oh my God, this brings me back to the Marcus Hyde event. God, this stream's gonna make me look so bad. His photos are good. They don't really they're not groundbreaking, but they're good. Very soft and sensual, and I mean, there's just good models. Like, these are just beautiful people. You put them in a paper bag, they're gonna look good. But yeah, guys, like when I do shoots, like look, when I'm out here doing photo shoots, like when I this Asian girl, this is my friend Sophia. We're homies. She literally just gets naked when we do shoots. Like if I don't even ask, but she's just like, okay, what if I try this? And she just like takes her shirt off. I'm like, whoa, chill. I'm like, chill. Like, I get uncomfortable with nudity in photo shoots. Like, even though I know I need it for my concept, like for this concept right here. Like, for something like this, I was clear from the beginning about this entire shoot. So, you know, this is almost like a guide of how to do nude-esque concepts with models. So, before this photo even happened, I need some music, it's kind of boring. Before this photo even happened, and I had asked her to shoot, I didn't have, like, a lot of this style that I'm doing now. It was mostly all this stuff, but she sees that I've done lingerie. Sorry, I keep burping. When you talk so much and you're nervous and stuff, you can burp a little bit. Like, she sees I've done some erotic stuff, you know? But when it comes down to shoots like this, like literally, this was the first time I met this girl. I've met her and we're sitting there face to face, you know, before all the shoot and nudity starts. And like, I get so nervous at how to talk about it. So I'm like, yeah. So I'm like, hey, so are you comfortable with like just a sheet? And also if I sent you the inspiration, like I am always tiptoeing because I don't ever want to offend or get a bad rap as a photographer. Like it's very important to always kind of like not be pushy. I've never ever have been pushy towards something unless it was like a friend. I was like, look, we have to do this. This is gonna take it to the next level. But someone like this where I just met them, I don't know them for shit. They're just someone I'm working with the first time. Before this shoot happened, I was very clear the entire time. I was like, look, this is my concept. And then when she got there, we went over it again. And she's like, yeah, sure, I'm fine. So she went to the bathroom, she changed, she put the whole robe on. Whenever she would like adjust it and fix and stuff, I turned away. Like I am always trying to be so respectful and so everything. But there are times where I'm like, look, if your butt was showing a little more, this photo would be that much fire. Like there's been times where I was like, hey, are you comfortable with maybe pulling it down? But I'm always going across it like that. I'm like, hey, are you comfortable if we did this? And I don't touch them myself. So I always ask permission before I touch a model or anything like that. Unless, of course, I know them well. And then I'm like, just move this shit. But like, if I don't know them, like this girl, I've known her for like an hour into the shoot. By the time this happens, like half an hour into the shoot, she's butt naked with a photo print in front of her. Like, I made sure numerous times that she was comfortable. And then finally, when we're shooting, I'm like, okay, then you kind of let free and you're just kind of, okay, can you try this? Can you try that? But still, I'm like turning around to like not see her naked and just be respectful. You know, guys, it's all about just treading lightly, just being sensitive and understanding. Like, look. Oh, I'm not gonna look at that. But yo, not gonna lie, I think it's cool that he has a brand that he does all photography for. I'm jealous. This is literally what I want to do. Besides the whole creepy stuff that he does, and I want to do that. But I've been working on merch. You guys want to see some merch designs? Hold on, let me switch my camera because I don't want to show y'all something crazy. It's gonna get me in trouble. All right, I'm trying to find some merch designs that yeah. Oh wait, is this one? No. Oh, I don't have all the photos here. I don't have much I can show you for right now. Damn it, I gotta get back on that grind. All right, but anyways, yeah, that stuff, crazy. Damn, this guy's got some interesting. It must be nice to live in LA and to like have access to the top of line models, to have access to top tier clothing manufacturers. Like that's gotta make life so much easier to, you know, like that. Like LA's where every fashion designer goes to get stuff manufactured and to get like to go to the cool factories and warehouses that have the washing machines where you can do cool washes on your clothes. Like to do stuff like this, you need like special machines like this, like sort of sky tie-dye and stuff. Like you need special equipment and for certain materials. Like you need special washes, like this like sort of soft wash that's on this like sleeve mock neck. It's an amazing color. This is a well thought out line. Like it's just colorful, bright, sporty. Photography for it's great. Like this black wash right here. It's something you have to go to LA for because you start off with a black hoodie and then you dye it a certain color and then you have to wash. See, look, it says washed gray. You wash it with certain materials. So they have these like large. They have these like large industrial washing machines that you put like rocks and different materials in, and then you wash the garment with that, and that's what gives something a wash. Like there's a lot of things that go into it. Uh-oh, we all know he ain't selling this stuff. I like this design though, that's really cool. This is a really cool shirt. That shirt's really fucking cool, I'm not gonna lie. That's really cool. Dang, I mean, besides him being a potential sexual assaulter, I mean, his photography and stuff is really good. Oh wait, who's this? Tommy, what up, dude? Not much, just streaming right now. I'm looking at this photographer's clothing line who was just accused of sexually assaulting a bunch of women. No big deal. Yeah, no, I'm just streaming right now. I'm just looking at some funny stuff online with people. Yeah, what are you up to?
Just got home from the gym. Just doing shit, like reorganizing my room, my jewelry, all that bullshit. But yeah, I'm just I just called because
Talk inspo.
we talked about this before. We both don't like fucking texting.
Nah, dude, it's so hard to get the point across. Dude, I'm actually at the end of my stream here. Let me wrap this up and I'll call you back in like 10-15 minutes.
Hey man, take your time.
I bet. Alright guys, sorry about that. I have a shoot on Thursday with this guy named Tommy. Put some music on. Yeah, I've got a shoot Thursday with this model Tommy, and I'll show you some of the work we've done before together. We've actually done some amazing work. So actually, some of my best work and the big inspo for this stuff that I'm doing now was inspired by him. This shoot right here. So we're gonna be shooting again on Thursday. And this was the original concept that we had. So the first time that I wanted to do like something painting inspired, like I thought this was a painting, was when I shot with Tommy, and I was like, oh my god, I love this style. I want to keep doing this. So we shot this in my apartment. His ass is butt ass naked, like natural light. This is what we were doing. Like he was the OG. Like look at this. This guy's got crazy built, dude. Like this is who you paint. This is like who you paint when you're painting a body. Like he looks like a sculpture. But he was the inspiration for a lot of works and this whole style that I've been doing now, that whole concept that we started. So we're shooting on Thursday and we're gonna be pushing the concept a little further this time. Is there any way I could get him on stream to talk about this? Fuck, I gotta get a Apple charging cord that isn't all messed up, because whenever I try plugging something into my computer, it just keeps unplugging and disconnecting, so I can't like share the screen online. I can't share my screen on my computer right now. I gotta get a new cord. But yeah, so we're gonna be shooting in this style, this sort of painting style. Oh wait, we gotta edit a photo. Oh shit, hold up. Okay, hold up. Before we call Tommy back. Actually, no, we don't have that much time. Let me see. Let me look at my Lightroom real quick. Look at my Lightroom. I don't know if we have time right now. I told him I'd call him back in 10-15 minutes. Really want to talk about this concept. Okay. Hold on. I'm just pulling up some stuff, guys, because I don't want you guys to see something that could get me in more trouble. You know what I'm saying? Trying to avoid all that stuff because your boy's already on his way to getting canceled. Okay. Put that there. Let me put this there. All right, I'll show you guys the photos that we gotta choose between. We're gonna make some selects, and then we'll do a quick edit on stream, depending on what we select. All right, let me see. All right, check this out.
Walkie slide. Walkie slash.
Uh-oh, that's how you know my computer ain't vibing right now. That actually might be a sign. When my computer starts doing this.
Walkie slash.
I think that's usually how you know it's time to FF. But yeah, so this was the second. This was a look that I did with James. It's kind of an off look. If you look at my Instagram, we did this look, the clouds look, and then we did this look. So I want to round it out with another painting inspired look right now. So I want to choose one of these ones with this blanket with the red cloth. Guys, I need your help. I don't know which one's the best. Not that one. I don't like that one at all. Not that one. I want to post today. Maybe I'll do like a crop. I don't want to see all this cloud shit. Maybe we'll do a crop. Like, I don't want to see all this stuff down here. Maybe we'll snag a crop. That looks so bad. Which one has the most emotion? Hey, ZickyXX. What up, brother? Just choosing some selects right now. So I can post on Instagram. Hopefully we can. I just need to choose one of these photos or two. That way I can post tonight. So I don't know which one's the best if I want to do a crop, because I don't really want to see this cloud shit down here anymore. I'm kind of over it. We just kind of took these extra ones because I want to do some on red. So I'm thinking I might do a crop. You know what I'm saying? I might do a crop like this. What y'all think? Which one should I choose? This one's really fire. Really love the emotion here. And also just looking at what I already posted. Oh my God, can this load? Jesus. Yeah, you like the crop? Yeah, I like the crop too, man. I like the crop too. Because I don't know why this shit ain't trying to load. I don't know what Instagram's doing right now. I mean, I know my posts are fire. But I know they are so fire that they just don't even load. That's crazy. That loads, but this don't want to load? But this don't want to load. This doesn't want to load. Look at this. They're all against me.
Walkie slush.
God damn.
You suck.
How many photos are you planning to post? I don't know, man. I'm fine with just posting one because this is kind of an off concept. This wasn't the main concept. I'm just trying to fill out my aesthetic on my Instagrams. I do like a 3-post thing. So, like it kind of goes post, different outfit, post, different outfit. Same concept, but different. Same, it's like post, different concept, same post. You know, so I need to go back towards the angel stuff. Maybe there's some other stuff I have in here that's better than this. This one's really good. Maybe we'll hit this the crop. I feel like I just want to see like that. I don't know how to... That is kind of tight. I mean, no matter what, we're gonna get some clouds in it. I kind of like the headroom up top on that, right? I like a little bit of space on this one. Kind of like a sad shot, you know? These are supposed to be pretty emotional. This one's so bad. I don't know what I told him here. This was so bad. Look at this from the scan. Look how bad Clouds are fine. No, I'm just kind of sick of them right now. I'm just kind of sick of the clouds right now. Which one has the most emotion? I really like this one a lot. I really like this one a lot. This just kind of has like this thought behind it. Maybe I do a 3-poster here. Maybe I do a 3-poster here. I think we do a 3-poster. We go. I want to try and tell a story with these posts. I want to tell a story. So the story will be like this one, him looking out for hope. This one in the wide shot. Oh, like go to this one and then go to this one. Which one's the best wide shot though? This down angle is kind of good because a down angle makes the model look submissive. I don't know if you guys know about photography, but typically we instinctually, or not instinctually, let me just lay this out. Psychology-wise, when you look down at something, like if you shoot a girl from above and she's like looking up at you, it makes her look more innocent and submissive. The same way when you shoot someone from a down angle, it makes him look more powerful and taller. So me shooting down on him like this, I shot from this angle because I was thinking, how do I make him look weak? But I don't know if I like that framing as much. It's a little overexposed. This was just, I scanned it bad. We could just fix it. We'd have to rescan it. We have to rescan. But that's not making the cut. This one's kind of tight. But I don't know, I think these ones are the best. His face buried, I like the anonymity. I wish, like, his hands here, it doesn't feel like he means it. This one I like because it's like he's actually covering his face. Like this one I was like, I want you to grab the blanket really hard. Like this one actually feels like he's thinking. This one feels so emotional. I like this one a lot. This one's a definite. Maybe this one? This is by far my favorite one, the landscape shot. This one right here. Yeah, I kind of like the landscape. I haven't posted any landscapes. Yeah, this one is kind of fire. This one feels very painterly, doesn't it? Damn, am I about to rely on a stranger from the internet for my select for tonight's post? Yo, ZKXYZ, with that spam ass name, I'm gonna need to know your address so I can find you if this post doesn't pop off. But I like this one. I like this one a lot as well. I feel like this shot is good, but I wish there was more negative space. This one feels very artistic. All right. I mean, honestly, I don't need to do much to this photo. It looks really good as it is. Maybe clean up his face a bit and then do some effects in Photoshop. Shrink the exposure a little bit. Oh God, no. Yeah, you can't really do too much here. I feel like I don't need to do much besides kind of give it my signature little filter I've been doing. I don't know if you guys want to see the sauce. I don't know if you guys. What did I shoot this on? Oh, right here. It says it right here. Lomo 800, right there. I shot it on Lomo 800, and it was a cloudy day. You can kind of tell by the lighting, very cloudy. Like, so I shot that on Lomo 800, and then I literally shot this on Lomo 800. Literally, these are the exact same setups, the same backdrop, in the same spot. The only difference was this, the sun was out. The only difference was this, the sun was out, and then this one, the sun wasn't out. I mean, there's a lot of other weird variables because I shoot this film camera in automatic. I probably shouldn't admit. But maybe I should go back to the settings that I used for his Tommy shoot. I remember what I used that day. All right, here. Okay, let me just go edit this real quick. Hey, how good is Omaha? It's getting harder to get It's not getting harder to get. What are you talking about, bro? You're capping, bro. Yo, I just bought 3 packs of it off Lomo's website. I guarantee you they have it in stock. Over here. Whoa, did you guys see that film stock? Hold up. What is this? This is new. When did Moment start making film? Ooh, I love to see people making their own film stock. Guys, quote me now. If I can build a big enough company or brand or something like that, I'm gonna come out with my own film stock. That's my goal, is to come out with my own products. But anyways, that's one of my goals. So I'm gonna need you guys to follow right now. If you're watching, hit that follow button, please. I'm streaming literally almost every day.
Wacky Slush.
Can you believe that? I can't even believe that. I can't believe that. So let's drop a follow, a like, a subscribe on the channel. That'd mean everything. That'd mean everything. Thank you.
You suck.
Damn, chill. All right, I'll get back. Damn, chill. But no, I swear to God, they have the Lomo 800. Maybe I should look again on City. All the labs are out of stock for ages. Oh, see, look, it's right here. It's literally top of the line. It's in stock. Put you on the game. Wow, did they raise the price? I swear to God, I paid only $30. $34, that's 10, 20, 12. That's almost $12 a roll. That's Portrait 800 numbers. It's crazy. Yeah, I have no complaints about this photo. I think I just need to throw on my signature sauce on it. And we'll be good. You guys want to see the sauce? All right, I'll show you the sauce. Oh, here, let me switch my camera around real quick. Sorry, I just don't want you guys to see some stuff that I can't show you. Because if I show you some stuff, more than I already have. I mean, look, we've already seen titties and dick on this stream, but it was all art. It was like paintings and stuff. You can't hold me for that. Okay, I need to get some water real quick. Hold up. All right, let me just pull this photo up. Let me just get the raw file. All right, random stranger on the internet from Sydney, Australia. I'm trusting you on this one. I mean, honestly, I really don't care about which photo I post right now, so it's fine too. Wait, this is gonna crop weird on Instagram. Ah, fuck it. It's fine. All right, let me put y'all on the game. I'm gonna show you the sauce. You're only gonna get this sauce if you're watching the stream, so it's fine. You deserve to get it. So first thing we're gonna do, I'm just gonna clean it up real quick. Just see like a little bit of I gotta change my mouse. Hold up. Look, this is the God tier editing mouse. It's God tier. Just gonna clean this up. How did I see this? I don't even know. I've got hawk eyes. I think that's it. Let's just clean up his face a little bit. I don't think we have to do too much here. He definitely wasn't wearing any makeup when we did this, which is not a good thing. He should have had like a foundation on or something. But I did tell him natural, and he did that. So, but sometimes I feel like working with new models, especially guys, I don't want to tell them to do makeup or do like a base layer of makeup because they're just gonna fuck it up, and it'll look worse than if they had nothing. But he definitely should have had some foundation, just a way to even out his skin tone, just make it look like there's nothing there. But really there is. That's a secret. It's a modeling secret. Modeling secrets. Really don't like all these beauty marks. No cap. I've been deleting them from his photos, I think, for the most part. But I don't want to delete them all the way because, well, he's not going to use this for his comp card, so it's fine. But paintings never had imperfections because they wanted you to look like angels. So I've always wondered that, like, how do models feel about, oh wait, we don't need to do any, do we need, I don't think we need to do any frequency separation here. I mean, the face does look a little weird, but he's a guy, so people kind of are fine with it. Plus, I don't really give a shit. I think it looks fine, especially once we hit the layers. All right, so here's the sauce. I like to convert it to smart object. I like to come up here to filter. We're gonna do camera raw filter. And so I convert to smart object because that gives me, it lets me do certain things. So this is probably my biggest secret right now is I like to turn the texture down, mostly because I'm going for that painter effect. So if you turn the texture down, it kind of smooths out the skin. Like, look at it. Like, with texture, way too much, no texture. But I'm gonna go around 20 here. That's a good ballpark right there. And if you kind of turn it off, you see, it just smooths the skin out just a little bit. Like, you see that? Just a little bit. It looks nice. And with some of the stuff we're going to be doing in a second, it'll make more sense. Yeah, so let me go ahead and that's good for now. The colors look great. Love this film stock. That's good for now. But see, look, when you do a smart object, see how I have the effect? Now I can just turn it off and on whenever I want. And that's why I like to convert to a smart object. How does that affect your photo in the long term? I don't know. But I like the control. All right, here's the sauce. Here's the sauce for you guys. Filter gallery, something that's never used. Diffuse glow. This is how you make your photos glow. I don't even want to tell you guys the secret, but this is a secret right now. Look. You want your photos to glow? Diffuse glow. I found this out just by fucking around. Diffuse glow. Look at the settings. These are the settings you want. So what you want to do here is put the glow amount to 1. It's the least strength on there. And then the clear amount affects how much is clear and how much is glowy. So if you turn it all the way up, it's pretty much off. But if you turn it all the way this way, you don't even see it. So 9, maybe a 10. Let me see. I think a 10 is fine. I don't want, there's not too many highlights. And see, yeah, you like this shit, right? ZKY, I'm putting you on some game. Yo, this is our secret, dog. This is our secret.
God damn, Tang, I ain't never heard no shit like this.
That's amazing. We're fighting. It's our secret. But yeah, that's why I do filter gallery. Alright, so like look at the photo now. So right now, so I do this because now we have control. This is why I did filter gallery. So like, look, now I can just turn on and off my smart filters. I can even mask it out if I want to. So if I wanted to get rid of it on this background, which I've done for some photos. Oh, sorry, hit X. I could just get rid of it. You don't really know. Oh, my flow is like all, like, see, look, I could just get rid of it if I wanted to. We don't want to right now. So like, yeah, I'll turn it off. Turn it on. How good is that? Dude, how good is this? I'm telling you, this is the secret. No, I don't want to tell anyone. Dude, I gotta fix his face though. His face is fucking bothering me. The unevenness here is killing me. But everything else looks good. But the reason why I love diffuse glow and the camera raw filter is because it makes the highlights pop. Like if you look at it. Oh wait, sorry, that was camera raw filter, sorry. Like you see, look, see how flat the image looks when you hit the settings I have? Boom, see how it gave it highlights and now there's kind of this glowiness to him? Like it's subtle and it's there, but you won't know. And no one uses filter gallery. Like that's why I love to just get high and fuck around on Photoshop and just trying to like learn things. Like literally when I went into doing this editing style, like, and you see it in all my recent photos. I'm using, oh, I closed it, but in all my recent Instagram photos, I'm using this technique. So you better shut the fuck up, that's why.
That was legitness. Yeah.
This is what I'm doing. This is what I'm doing. And so what's good about this, right? Like, let's say I wanted to go back and skin edit, like just this cheek right here. That's just like really bothering me. Like just this cheek. Here's what you do. Just Command J it, hide that layer. You delete your filters. Just delete your filters real quick. Boom. Then you just rasterize the layer. Just keep that there. Now we're gonna do some frequency separation. So duplicate the layer 3 times. Oh, sorry, wrong thing. Sorry. I go filter, blur, Gaussian blur. 6.4 looks fine. I'm not gonna fuck with it too much. It's just we're just be doing some light skin retouching, nothing crazy. Select top image, apply image. I've done this shit so many times that it's literally embedded in me. Then you choose your image, layer 2 copy. Boom, once it looks like that, come over here and hit linear light. Boom, now we're back to square one. So what I do is I come over here to the middle layer. This is how you affect the color layer. This layer is the texture layer, this layer is the color layer, but I don't write that shit because it takes long. I Command J that, or I duplicate the color layer where you affect the colors, because if I mess up, I can just delete the layer. And I can just start over without having to go back and do all that again. So you just go over here, get your brush, turn your flow down. About like 7. And we're just gonna work from this wide angle right here. I just wanna fix this little cheek. It's just fucking... I'm not even being precise. I'm just... Like, did I even do anything? Am I just doing this for my self-conscious? I have no idea. Am I actually doing anything? Yeah, okay, I'm doing something. Yeah, I put you on the game. Yo, ZKX, can you drop me a follow for that? Yo, drop me a follow for that game I just gave you, all right? I appreciate that. You don't gotta do my YouTube or subscribe or anything like that, even though I've got like 5 years of content on my YouTube channel. That's almost at 5K subs. Just follow the Twitch. That's all I can ask. Just shoot the follow on Twitch. That'd mean the world to me. His nose looks a little funk right there, doesn't it? Let's go ahead. That's enough skin retouching for me. We're just gonna do this on the layers. We're gonna do some gangster shit. We're gonna do it on the layer. Just delete his acne. Fucking 17. Dude, this kid's 17. You got it. Hey, gang, gang. Appreciate that, my dude. Appreciate that. All right, that looks good to me. All right, so here's what you do. So we just went back and we fixed it, right? Like I don't see any other imperfections that are really bothering me. So we're gonna convert it back to a smart object, and we're just gonna take these filters and put it on there. Look, no one on YouTube is showing you this shit. I'm showing you the secret sauce. Converting to smart object, I love to do it because you have so much more control over your filter layers. I love converting to smart object. That's the secret sauce. Do we need some more filter gallery on that? Do we need a little more pop with the glow? Do we need a little bit more glow? Is that too much? I gotta like step back. That's too much. Just a tasteful amount. Just a tasteful amount. We just need a tasteful amount. All right, that's good. Clip it and ship it. James, red scarf. Just do that. Boom. Put it in the edits folder. Save. Yep. All right, there we go. We just did an Instagram post. ZKXYZ, bro. Shout out to you if you want to see it on my Instagram, which is kind of your fault that I just did all this. It's at the Bruce Allen. I'm not trying to get you to like spam and like tell you to do all this stuff. I'm just saying that's where I'm gonna post this shit. So, but guys, that's pretty much it for me tonight. I need to call this model back for a shoot on Thursday who just called during the stream. We got to FaceTime and talk about some shit. Me and this guy got a FaceTime to talk about the concept on Thursday, and I will see you guys, if not tomorrow, then Thursday night for sure. But definitely Thursday. I don't know about tomorrow. We'll see. I kind of want to stream tomorrow, but I don't know what I'll do yet. So we'll see. All right, guys. Peace. Oh, wait. Thank you for coming to the stream. I appreciate you. You're amazing. Remember, guys, live like David Cho, give no fucks, and live violently. Peace out, guys. I know. It's a great show. Thank you. Thank you.